All right, let's do it. Meow. There it is. Wow.
Okay.
Look at this fancy new layout.
Hey.
It looks so nice. Artem, thanks for making this. We got this, and
Absolutely.
the folks will see some other layouts as we go over the evening. But hello, everybody. It's D&D. It's all your favorite people, your favorite campaign, your favorite Roll20 happenings, but with a really nice new look.
Ew.
And yes, and Richard's here too. Richard, take it away.
All right. Well, welcome back to what is this now? Like episode 14? No, it can't be that much. I don't know.
I think it's
Well,
14.
it's a fair amount of
16,
episodes
16.
in. Oh shit! Wow. Okay. Chapter 16 of the Aberrant Empire. Would anybody like to kind of recap where we were last time? Last time we had just gotten out of the sewers, and then
We got our ass handed to us
would
by
anybody like to take it
quicklings.
from there?
That's
Don't
yeah.
it.
remind me.
Period. That's the end of that episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if you asked
There's a
Audra,
bit-
that would be her
There's a
recollection
bit more
of
that happened.
last episode. It was meets quickly.
It's almost like we should have left them. It's almost like we should have left them alone to do their
Well,
own
honey,
thing.
that's entirely too bad because I'm gonna go back and murder the fuck out of them.
Audra will
You
happily
can't
do
do
that
that.
with you.
Yes, I absolutely can.
Let's
Y'all broke into
the
their
argument
house.
for-
Y'all broke into their house to
It
fuck
was
them up.
my
That's
house.
their house.
It was
You're
my
the
house.
villains here. You're the
Save
villains.
the argument for later.
Listen, Hunter. We can
Save
stream
the
your body
argument
parts
for later.
afterwards. You'll feel better about doing that.
They're not soldiers. They're not Imperial
Okay.
soldiers taking over our land.
So after
They took over my house.
So after the
Wait, so y'all
quicklings,
okay
what
with killing the
happened?
soldiers?
I missed this.
Save some for the real RP.
We we went to, after getting our asses handed to us by wee little fey people,
Monsters,
We-
some might say.
absolute monsters. But we went and met up with Kamira's old friend Inga, or Inga. That's how she says it anyway. And she was like, "Yeah, totes, I can totally break this curse. Do you want it like cheap and easy, or do you want it like other terminology?" And we were like,
Fast and dirty.
there it is. And we were like, we can absolutely throw like 600 gold at you. However, if we can do this cheap, yes. So we had like a nice little get together circle, and we went into Hunter's head to kill those creatures that stayed there unwelcomed. But we can't go back and kill the quicklings that took over her house and who are
Never
unwelcome.
We are invading the hag's home in Hunter's brain. We are the villains. We are the bad guys.
Worst guys.
Her home is invading my brain. Thank you very much.
Oh, now it's okay.
I hate you guys.
No, you don't.
That's not
yeah.
true.
So yeah, I think it was described more as going inside of his head, like more like almost like a demi plane into his soul, almost. So it's as the medicine people would say, it's like a soul retrieval that basically you're doing right now. And yes, you did fight through a first layer of guardians of such, some spined devils, and then you went into
Oh, that's right.
the hut that is on chicken legs in the middle of what looks like hell. And inside, all you found really were 3 doors, which physically don't even make sense because they would just lead to right outside, but this is clearly a metaphysical place. And so you have 3 doors, one of which had a sign that alluded to thaumaturgy, and a sign with a flame engraved in it, and a completely black door. And those are your options right now. And you decided at first you had opened up the door with the flame on it, and immediately flames came out. And you shut the door. and then you decide to go through the door with the arcane symbol on it. And when you went inside, or when you opened up the door immediately blew open as a massively windy exterior was revealed. Mostly woods with no leaves at all, and even the trees, the branches just swaying like crazy. It seems like there might be even like a tornado nearby. Like, it is an insane amount of energy that is kind of pushing through everywhere. And you can see up above a bit of an incline of a hill, about 50 feet ahead, is a cabin, and the lights in that cabin are flickering on and off like crazy. And I believe you all stepped through the door. Is that correct? That you all stepped through the door, and that's where we left off?
That
Are
seems
we
right.
able to step through the door without, like, it's loud shrieking, right? Or loud screaming noise? Is it causing us pain?
Oh yeah. Right. You also heard a very loud, shrieking, tragic cry coming from inside of the house. It sounded like a woman's voice, but very high pitched and very almost like demonic sounding. Just I think last time I described it as almost to the level of a ring wraith scream.
But it wasn't
But no
continuous, was it?
damage or anything. Just really, it was not continuous. No.
Okay. I was thinking it was like walking into a sound speaker or something like that.
I would say the wind alone definitely feels like that. You just like, but yeah, the wind's definitely howling through the trees and stuff. But no, other than that, you only heard the death curling scream once. So yeah, we can start right before, if you guys haven't officially gone through the door yet. So what do you want to do?
All right. I'm gonna.
The door itself has blown wide open at this point.
Cool. I'm gonna switch
And
this
the
over to
wind
the.
is like pushing into the cabin.
I'm gonna switch this to the map combat view because now we have this fun layout too.
Woo.
Alrighty. Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, Audra's ready to step through, but this is Hunter's brain, so should leave it to him. Oh, don't forget also, me. Oh well, Kamira hasn't been hit yet, but don't forget Andrew. You got hit, but 8 is still going, so your max HP is still 5 more.
Right. Sorry, I'm working out a second monitor situation. So I can actually see things. Yeah, let's definitely get in there.
All right. Does everybody go in?
Yeah,
Maybe
Kevin,
one
that
of
goes
us stay
first.
here.
that's
We could tie a rope around someone and, anchor them here.
I'll
Well,
set my hand on your shoulder and say, I think that's a great idea, and then shove you in. Who's next?
Wait, you didn't tie
All right,
the
let's
rope.
roll.
The rope?
And I'll jump on in.
Oh dear.
So I guess
And the
it's
second I
Rain
get
and
through, I'll
Hunter
check
going
on
in?
you. I'm
Oh,
sorry
God.
about that.
Rain.
You okay?
Unless,
On them hasty
Rain,
decisions.
Rain, unless you're contesting this, the minute you're pushed in, you're immediately knocked back by the wind just because you were caught off guard, and then like immediately knocked down and have to push yourself back up again.
Yeah, I don't think she was prepared for it at all.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that rope ready.
So who's anchor?
right.
Well,
Who's the anchor?
You immediately.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Yeah, you were going to say something.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll immediately pick you up and get you on your feet. Sorry about that. That was. I'm the hasty decisions guy. We'll cover that. We should have gone over that in the what do you call them things? Tutorials? I don't know.
Onboarding.
Briefing, I think you
Onboarding?
mean. It is very loud here with the wind.
Yeah, it's loud, huh? With the wind.
Can we still see the door opening behind us? Or
Oh,
did we
yeah.
just like go into a new place?
You can still see the door behind you, but the door it looks like it is just there's just a square, like a square portal to another dimension, just right in the middle of the this path in the woods at this point. So it's just this square that you can see back into the cabin.
I'm gonna
And
get my
Oh.
rope out. Sorry, you're good. And I'm just gonna like tie a knot to it, like the other side of the handle that's not facing outward. So if it shuts, it's still maybe locked into place. I'm just unraveling that. I'm just getting that ready.
Okay.
you said that there was a cabin like up a hill on this side? Or how did you
there is,
explain this
yes.
area?
How
How far is that
So
cabin?
there is. It's fairly close to you. It's about so when you get there, when you kind of jump to the other side, you see that there are leafless trees just kind of spinning all around you. But there is a path that leads up to this cabin that's only about 50 feet in front of you, and in between you and this cabin is a yak with a wagon behind it, and you see tracks that have led up and spun around, and the yak is just kind of parked there right now. And as you're looking over, and the scream it's been about a minute since the scream happened. You see 4 Imperial guards walk out of this cabin that's up ahead about 50 feet. The cabin itself is not that big, maybe 25 by 25, like another cabin that's roughly the size of the one that you were in there. Not on chicken legs or anything, just an old cabin in the woods. But you see 4 Imperial soldiers come out, and when you look at them, their designs of their outfits they look 10, 20 years old. Like you've not seen these designs that they've worn in quite a long time. And they're leaving the house, and you hear more screaming coming from outside the house, just yelling out like, "You bastards! You fucking murderers!" And they're coming out, and they've definitely got some blood stains on them, and they're getting ready to load up onto this yak that is about halfway between you and the cabin. And currently there are 3 of you out there. There is Hunter and Rain, and Chimera has stepped out to tie on the handle on the door, which is blown way open on the other side. So I guess on the other side you would just see a big square cut out, and then like a door that is just like flailed and like pushed all the way back.
I know it was like you said it was super
so
windy.
If you want to step out and tie it on the door handle.
You said it was super windy and it like blew open the door. Is it windy like to the point where like it blew open the door, but like when we're standing there, like we can stand normally, or are we like being like buffeted? Like is it that strong?
No, it's as long as you are conscious and not pushed, then you should be fine. However, if you're pushed, you might have to roll to see if you can, keep your balance.
Okay.
But yeah, at first it is taking a bit of strength to be like, okay. Standing up, kind of gotta walk through it. It definitely is a little bit more of a struggle than usual. All right, so Chimera's tying to the door. Audra and Anwar, what are you 2 doing?
Well, if part of the muscle's in the back, then Audra's gonna like push forward in the wind to be more toward the front.
Okay.
Just so we have muscle on both
Okay,
ends.
so
there.
Audra has gone through the door. Then the only person we don't know about right now is Anwar. Are you?
Anwar will
are
be
you
the
doing?
last one to go, and he'll walk through.
Okay. Walk through, and Chimera, you are the one with the 50-foot rope right now, and you have tied it to the. Let me get a what is it usually for tying rope? Does anybody remember what the check is?
Rope handle.
It's not 3.5.
It's charisma.
Just give me a
'cause
general
the
dexterity.
rope doesn't want to
check.
do it.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Dexterity? Oh god.
Can I aid?
13?
You can You can do the help action if you'd like to give her advantage.
I would. Yeah, so
guidance,
Rain's
yeah.
gonna go over and like, you know, she knows knots. She was in the military.
I can bring that one back if you couldn't. Look.
Alrighty, 14. Oh, you can roll that one more time, Sydney, because you have advantage with the
Okay,
help
cool.
action.
Cool. 14!
14 it is. Yeah, I mean, it's just basically tying a knot around a thing.
It's getting it so then the
So,
slack
yeah,
of the
you-
rope isn't
looks like
just like
you
going like,
succeed.
"Ooh, ah."
Yeah, no, it looks like you successfully did it. So you've got that tied, and then you're just hanging on to the other piece of it or something.
I was probably gonna like, I don't know, like cinch it around my waist or like just hold it. Just so then we know if it closes, there might be like some yanking or like some like, oh shit, guys, hey.
All right. Well, as you have done that, the Imperial soldiers are going to kind of be pushing through the wind and then look down towards you guys and say, "Oi! It looks like more rebel scum! Get 'em!" And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, we're right into it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, back to the combat screen.
We're going right,
Into the thick
going
of it.
right into it.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. We're just gonna refresh it.
And so far, you have not taken a short rest or anything else in this place.
Mm-mm. We did okay in that last battle, though, I feel like. We didn't pull out all the stops. I think because we
No.
hadn't actually reached the hag yet.
Yeah,
Right,
that was
speak
just
for
the
yourself.
beginning
I've got
of
one
the.
spell slot left.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well,
Yeah. I
Wait,
do a lot
what?
of crowd control.
Are you? Oh, I didn't realize that. Is an artificer a full caster, though?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
That's why I didn't think so.
That's
I
a
get
common
3.
misconception. They have the flavor of what you
quarter
would
caster.
think is a full caster, but they are not.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm over here with a good amount, but okay.
So we've
Well,
got all them.
Come to me for your heals. I'll do my cleric duty.
Oh shit! Did I not put them on the? They're not on the.
Forgot
token
how
layer.
satisfying
There we
the
go.
scroll was.
It got laggy when you said scroll,
I did
Artem.
not catch both of that.
Oh no.
It said, you said, I forgot how satisfying the scroll. Oh. That's all we got. You're not in your usual spot
Oh,
tonight. It
no.
happens. Anyway, what's satisfying?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, in any case,
The scroll and roll 20
Rain.
because it's
You
all directions.
Gotcha.
you see all four of these guys suddenly pay attention to you, or pay attention to the lot of you, and you're quick on your feet. You're a quick and smart thinker. What do you do?
Okay, so first things first. Yeah, obviously something bad's gonna happen. They're gonna attack because they so much said it. So she's gonna cast Bless on Anwar, Hunter, and Chimera,
Nice. I'll take that.
and she'll use the all of their names as part of it.
Okay.
Does that do something extra then? Oh, right. It doesn't count as your slot.
Yeah.
Dope.
And I think, yeah, I don't really have many bonus action things I can do. So I think that's going to be her turn, but she is going to end up taking cover behind the cart.
Okay. And just for the record, so far you can not see what's in the square, right? Like you
Right.
don't see
Yeah,
what's
it's blacked
inside
out.
the.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So that's Rain's turn, and Agonazar, you're up next.
Okay, we've got a tree with no leaves right here. We've got a yak, and we've got 4 angry boys. Does that sound right?
A bunch of trees all over the place without leaves. Yeah.
Let's see. Agonazar
And-
is
and-
going to. Sorry.
Make a perception check real quick as a free action.
Okay. I have special eyes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're getting all sorts of like warning signals that the wind is blowing so hard. Some of these trees look like they're on the verge of being uprooted.
Anwar's going to yell out, "Guys, the trees might not make good cover. Be careful!" And he's going to try and take a couple steps forward. Does he need to make any check against the wind or anything like that?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Then
It's only if you're knocked off balance that you might.
good to
Noted.
know. Then he will make a lightning launcher attack by charging up the circle in the center of his armor, of his chest piece. There's going to be a lightning burst, and it's going to hit the one right in the middle.
Okay.
And since it's the first one, it gets an extra d6.
Okay. 19 hits.
And
Yeah, you go through and it 12. Yeah, it zaps him and he's going crazy, and with that wind, he's gonna need to make a roll. He saves barely, but he's gonna kind of wobble to barely stay standing while there's just electricity running through him, and he looks extremely hurt after that.
Right.
Alrighty, is that the end of Agonazar's turn?
Agonazar is going to run over by Rain and kind of take up a defensive position there.
Okay. Now it is it's on turn 20. So there are trees that are going to start kind of shaking about. The wind is going to start going towards the, I guess to the screen it would be towards the east. And Rain and Agonazar, I am going to need both of you to make a dex saving throw as a tree just goes and just like crashes down right on top of you guys. So to kind of duck or dodge or whatever.
Gentleman's 8.
Cool.
Remember, you have
Oh,
bless.
Okay,
Oh, it's in
I
there.
think he used
Oof.
it.
Oh no.
It's in there. Yeah.
Something about this
Okay.
campaign, Artem.
So
You've been rolling
this
a lot
takes
like
both of
me.
you by this, this wind caught you by surprise as it's kind of rattling around and switching directions, and then next thing you know, just this tree goes down, falling down on top of you guys. Some of the branches are hitting you, and each of you are going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as the trees go down and the some of the branches hit you. I need both of you now to make strength saving throws to keep your to keep standing. Okay,
Well,
Agonizar, with all of your heavy armor on, the armor takes a good chunk of it, and you're able to kind of still stand. Rain, you are knocked prone down onto the ground. And this yak, some of it kind of falls onto the yak in the wagon. The yak is going to kind of yip and start moving over that way.
Shit. Okay.
Roughly there. It's running it's kind of running around you guys, just mostly running straight. And now it's their turn. This guy's gonna run up one.
Bless is
Guy's gonna
gone.
Come over. Oh shit.
Well, that was nice while it lasted.
Shit.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
Well, I'm glad.
shit!
I'm glad we're up next, guys. We need to.
Oh, shit!
We kind of need to get over there. Oof.
Yep.
Each of you guys, they're immediately gonna pull out their tridents and start attacking at you guys. They have advantage on Rain, and the other two are going to attack Agonazar. Rain, I take it your shield is just like right above you, like, oh shit! So each of them gets one attack. What's your AC, Rain?
It's 17.
All right, very good. Okay. Luckily, with your shield up, only one of the two is going to hit you. The other just clangs off your shield, just barely missing your face. And the other one is going to deal 6 damage to you. So just
No, you
stab
know
it
what
right
did,
in
what
at
did,
you.
what did they roll? Because I could cast I could cast shield. You know what? I'm going to cast shield.
Shield would do it. Shield would save you from that. So yeah, it's gonna go down and try to stab you, and then boom, a magical shield pops up and clangs off, so neither of them hit you. Agonazar, both of them are going to strike at you without advantage. What's your AC?
For a 20.
Neither of them hit you as bing, bing, you just like have your shield up. And they are unable to hit you on this round. Let's see. That's them. That's all they get to do. Audra, you're up.
Okay. So the yak and the cart are in motion. Right?
Yeah, they're in motion. They're about to be speeding past you.
I asked because I have a 30.
Just the yak is speeding past.
Okay, because I have a 30 feet here that I could get to with my movement to flank. But is that am I gonna have to like go around the cart to do that? Do I need to go over it? Like, if it's in motion, and since sometimes it's just a weird thing to show on the map because it's all technically happening simultaneously, can I just go there, or do you need me to do something to get like over the cart?
Why don't you give me a little acrobatics roll to see if you can like kind of hop over the edge of the cart as it's going by.
All right, acrobatics is not my strong suit. 12's okay.
12's okay. And plus with your athletics, it would be a little bit better even pushing through that wind. I would say even like just kind of as you hop, the wind will kind of help push you up, and you kind of vault over the thing, and then you and then you get to there. Yep.
Cool. So I'm gonna go up here, and I'm going to use one of my War Priest slots here to do 2 attacks at this guy while I'm flanking with Anwar. Which flanking for us is a +1, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 2d20 plus 7 on these. 15 and a 22.
15 will not hit. 22 definitely will.
All right. So we're gonna deal this damage. And minimum damage. Well,
minimum damage.
Yeah, this is still 5,
slice
I
him in the
guess.
back, and
Yeah.
you do hear him out like, "Oh fuck!" Alrighty.
Yeah, that's me.
Chimera.
I'm gonna charge forward. Get the right place here. I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to summon my Echo over here. And I'm going to unleash Incarnation and attack with both.
Okay.
Sorry, one sec. +6, +6. Okay, Chimera. Yes!
Ooh, and you get the brutal critical, which I think we finally get to see for the
Oh,
first
I get
time
to,
this
like,
campaign.
add more dice.
Ooh.
Yes!
Hold on, let me switch that
Can
over
you
the cool
believe with all
shot.
with
This whole
all of
time.
her luck, with all of her things, this is the first time the campaign that she has gotten a
I
nat 20.
actually got a nat 20 in
insane.
battle. It's so
Yeah.
sad. And really quickly, Echo. Come on, bitch. No. Alright, that's fine.
Echo's not doing as well.
Okay. Let me look up the brutal critical thing because I've literally never got to use that.
So you get to add an extra
It's
damage
one extra
die
die.
on top
Okay, cool. Alright, so then in that case, I'm rolling 2d8 instead. Well, 48 because of the. Okay.
Just one more, so it would be 3d8.
Okay, so it doesn't
Yeah,
double too because of the. Okay, gotcha.
No, it's just one extra.
Nice. +4.
Not bad. That's
All
not bad
right.
for a single
Hey,
swipe.
that third D8 gave you max damage there. So, 17. Yeah, describe how you kill this guy right in front of you. If you critted
It's
him, you killed him one hit.
sort of just this running sprint up to the group. And as she skids to a halt before kind of colliding with one of them, she just does this spin move, and the blade slices into the throat. I want to say, as the Echo
you
does
bring
not
him
do anything.
down. As the Echo swings, and he's like, "I got a shield too." Bing. Alrighty, Hunter, you're up.
Alright. That was impressive. Can I? Can't. I can't.
You can't move him?
This is 25, so 5, 30. Oh. Yeah, I'll just step in here. So 5. Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
draw my beer and dagger out here, and gonna
This guy's
stab
already
this dude.
the guy right.
Flanking.
Yeah, the guy right in
Yeah.
front of you is already super hurt. Like this guy might be able to go down with a dagger alone. Like that's how hurt he is.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then. Yeah, I'll slash with my offhands, try to get a tasty. I will. Whatever bonus I get from flanking, and then I'm gonna add my precision die to the dagger though.
I think you didn't you already use your precision die against one of the the spined devils?
I did, didn't I?
I'm
You
pretty sure
are
did.
absolutely right. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and stab with my rapier. Come on now. Okay. I take my turn to fail.
Yeah, as if the gods were not cruel enough to you. They're just like, yep, no. And you just go clinging at this guy, and he's holding up firm with his shield, and he's trying to fend off Agonazar and Hunter at the same time. And you know what? Actually, let me give you advantage. He's got 4 guys on him, or you've got 4 around. Let me give you one more chance to roll that. All right. The
Okay.
dice have just
Just
said
wasn't meant to be.
the dice have just said
Yeah.
no, unfortunately. Rain, you were on the ground, and there's 3 around you. What do you do? You've also got
gonna
like
use.
branches kind of on. You've got branches kind of on top of you right now too.
Okay, so can I use half my move to stand?
Yeah, just give me an athletics check just to make sure that you can push off the. It's a free action, but you can just to make sure you can push off the. Okay, so I will say this is going to take your full movement to kind of push off with
Okay,
the wind and everything
that's
else,
fine.
trying to push through and stand up.
Okay. Have any of them around me been hurt?
Yeah, this guy right here is really hurt. He was shot by lightning and went all through him.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna need him to make a. What is it? A Constitution saving throw. And it cut
Oh, okay.
for on him.
Does it do any damage if he succeeds?
Nope.
Will a 7? Sorry, yeah, 19. There's no way that's gonna fail. So yeah,
Okay.
or sorry, no way his save would fail. Yeah, he saves from that.
Okay.
Uh,
I guess that's my turn.
okay. Yeah, this latest round started going a bit sideways. Agonazar, you've still got branches that are like leaning on you. You've not been like knocked down yet, but they're still kind of on you. So you've got that, and you've got this dude who, at first I thought was really hurt, but man, he's still in the fight. He's succeeding con saves and blocking hits. Can you finish this guy off? Because he's apparently much more of a threat than originally thought.
Have these 2 guys in the back here been touched yet?
They've not.
All right.
How about you guys anyway? Maybe by people. You see bloodstains on them, so you don't know if there was a skirmish inside or whatever. But
And if I try and duck back, he can get attack up, right? This guy.
say one more time.
If I try and back up, he'll get an attack up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that really limits my options there, doesn't it? Well, you know, we are technically not in a real place. This is likely a figment of Hunter's imagination, and Anwar's mulling over the morality of such a decision. He's going to produce his arm and light up a burning hands, his first level burning hands. And he is going to tag
boy.
all 3 of these guys.
I don't know if he can do that without tagging Rain too.
Oh, he
Really?
can. Yeah, it would affect the square in front of him, and then the 3 squares after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
All right.
It's those 3.
Go ahead and do that.
So he is using that now, because I don't think he definitely didn't use it against the Devils. So I need
All
some
right.
dex saves. Burning hands.
Okay. Well, guy right in front of you definitely failed. And what's the DC for the other guys?
Oh my god, wow, 4 damage. DC 13.
Okay. Well, guy right in front of you eats it right in the face, and he's dead. He's mega dead. Burned. The flames just go like right into his face, and his face just melts Indiana Jones style. This guy here fails. Gonna take some fire damage. The guy that's a little bit over to the left, I think because you're trying to position in a way to not hit Rain, he's better able to dodge a bit, and he only takes half. And is that it for your turn?
Taking that psychological damage aside, he's going to scurry away, so he's over on this side now. And prepare another lightning launcher.
Okay. I'm sorry for this, Ryan, but I had this planned a while ago. So round 20 or turn 20, there is another tree that is coming as the wind shifts over, and from the
not
opposite
even
direction
standing near
now.
any trees. I'm deliberately not standing by trees.
One
These
grows out
invisible
of the
trees-
ground
The
first.
one to the right, the one to the right of you.
Oh my
The one to
God.
the right of you pushes over and in the wind slams in towards you and Audra. I'm so sorry. just like, oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm like, I'm
As
deliberately
another-
staying away
as
from
that
these
tree
trees,
just goes-
and I'm getting hit by them anyways. Like I didn't. Yeah, it
There's,
would make
no,
sense to
like the
hide
wind
here.
is just like flying in.
They're the Wizard of Oz
I
trees,
need
and they're
both
just
of you to
like
make
eating
Dex
apples
saves
at your head.
Apparently.
So, cool thing about Shieldmaster feat, I can add the AC of my shield to my dex saves.
If it is a targeted
Okay.
dex save.
Oh, a spell or other harmful effects that targets only you. So I guess never mind. It's not aimed at me. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Listen,
not
I
well,
wish it was.
But
I really
but
do.
Richard, is this a save for potential half damage?
Yes.
Okay. Then if I succeed, I can use my reaction to take no damage. That's another Shieldmaster thing.
All right. Well, let's see what happens.
So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess you couldn't do both in the same maneuver. They wouldn't let you do the... Well, it didn't happen.
Oh,
It,
gosh.
Yeah, no.
On
Can
more,
you use
on
bountiful
more,
luck on that?
when you run over,
Oh, man.
you run over. Oh yeah, you can do your. Yep.
Yeah,
You
I'd
can
like
do
to.
You giving me another shot?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sid.
You just see this
Ugh.
vision of
11's not
Audra
much
getting
better.
slammed really hard against the thing. 11 is enough to save though.
Thank you, Sydney.
So Agonazar, I will allow you. Agonazar, I will allow you to move one step down, because you yeet out of like, oh shit, there's another one coming, and like, you know, once, shame on you. Twice, well, you can't get fooled again.
Get fooled. Can't
And
trick the trickster.
so, Audra, yeah, Audra, you're gonna take half of this.
So, no, I'm not, because Shieldmaster, whatever's
Mm.
coming at me, she, like, turns, and if it's, like, a tree flying, she straight up knocks the tree away. She stops this with her shield, like, Fast and Furious catching a car out of the air style.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say like the whole tree is still gonna like come
Yeah,
crashing down. But basically you like knock with your shield one of the branches so hard that it just breaks off, and what's left of it falls right at your feet.
Sick. No damage. And she just does a very
and
big,
so
like,
that is-
"Rah!" for taking no damage.
Yep. So this guy, I think, effectively, Rain's on the ground right now. She's not their primary threat. This guy on the left is going to go towards the Echo that tried to attack him, and this guy is going to go towards Hunter, who's right next to him and fully standing with a sword. So the Echo. What's the Echo's AC?
16.
Is it 16 or 17? Yeah, 16. Then it will hit and
16.
stabs right through, and the Echo. Yeah, and the Echo just disappears, just kind of as it stabs her. Just like, what the fuck? And then this guy is going to
hello.
step forward. Oh, sorry, he already Yeah, he already started positioning towards Hunter. So now he's gonna make a attack against Hunter.
I didn't even see it.
That was a nat 19, so it's definitely going to hit.
Yep.
That is going to deal 7 piercing damage to you as goes right into your gut.
7.
I'd say maybe not all 3 hit you in the gut, but like one of the 3 blades kind of pierces your side a bit, and it hurts. It hurts bad. But that's their turn, and Audra, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, am I able to hex as a reaction now?
We had talked about that informally. You haven't been using it as a reaction so far, but I'll let you do that if you want to. It's not like you've got this much longer anyway.
Yeah. I should probably wait to use it on a boss, but that seems like a really appropriate time to hex somebody. I'll let it
Yeah, he
pass for
pissed
now.
you off a lot with that. Okay. Audra,
You know
you're up.
what? Let's do a con check.
How do the two that are standing look?
They were hit by a little bit of fire, but they're still looking fairly good.
Okay.
Because Aganazar was just not performing to full capacity.
Okay.
Today.
Well, feeling all good about her shield skills right now, she's gonna move forward, and she's gonna do a single attack at this guy, and then also attempt to do her shield push.
Okay.
Right here. And...
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Hunter, I need you to make a strength saving throw as he's stabbing into you just to keep your balance.
Will 15 do it?
Yeah, you're good. You still stand. Yep. Yeah,
Nice.
15's good.
17 ought to be a hit, I think.
With the shield, it is not. Are you one of the blessed ones, or are you not?
No,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
not.
blessed isn't there
Let's
anymore.
drop.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 17 does not.
Okay. Well, I can still shove him. I don't have to make contact to try to push him with my shield, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it's true. No one is in the blessed
Yeah.
ones
Oh,
right
that's
now.
right.
That's fine. So
Forgot
I'm
about that.
I'm still gonna use my shove though, and shove this guy, and I
Okay.
guess I'll kind of be shoving him into his buddy too.
Okay. So go as that's oppose strength checks.
Yeah. Strength or dex.
He definitely fails that.
Sick. So I miss, and I'm like, whatever.
And with the amount of since the wind is already pushing that direction, I'm gonna say he knocks into him, and both of them are gonna get knocked back and fall prone.
Sick.
So good use of a bonus action there.
All right. That's me.
All right, Chimera. They are currently both knocked down on the ground, so you'll have advantage.
I'm gonna put myself here, and am I muted? No, I'm not. I'm usually muted. And we're gonna put the echo right around in there.
Okay.
And we're both gonna attack because I can do this 3 times now. Oh, and you said advantage. Hell yeah.
Yep.
6. That's Chimera.
It is quite possible that these trees that are falling and attacking you are a remnant of Hunter's nightmares of when he got attacked by a tree the first time.
God, the fucking Echo is doing just amazing today. Just amazing work.
Yeah, it seems like the echo does not work well in high wind conditions. Like, it's just,
Nope.
just
I'm choosing to
it
believe
doesn't have enough.
that Echo Chimera's shield that has that primordial air elemental in it is just like, wee! Like, just trying to, like, fly. That's what
Just
I'm
like,
choosing.
you throw the shield, it just goes, vroom. Like, well, I'm never seeing that
And it's
again.
gone. Alright, so this is
But
Chimera
anyways,
and
you
that guy.
do hit this guy thanks to the advantage. He's on the ground. 9 damage. Yeah, with the fire damage that was already given to him, you are able to hurt him just enough to make him unconscious. So yeah, you just stab right down in there. It's like he just kind of falls over, and he's very close to bleeding out, but if you check him real close, you're like, he'll live.
Just asking
All right, so that's him. Okay.
really quickly, I would
Hunter,
like
you're
to
up,
move
and this guy's
Echo
down.
to here, if that's the case. Would I be able to do that? Just shift her over?
If you're trying to flank, then I think you would need to get here, unless you're wanting to flank with Rain.
She's
But if
there.
you want to flank with Hunter, Echo would need to go here.
Okay, yeah, she's
Okay.
good.
All right, Hunter, you're up. Okay.
Cool. I will step over this dead person to go ahead and start swinging, stabbing, seeing what I can do. That's not gonna do
Alright.
it. Oh man.
You have advantage.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
advantage.
he's
Remember, you
prone.
have advantage on both of those. Yep.
Okay, I'll take the 14 then. And the 18 for the dagger, I assume will hit.
The dagger will hit, and you get your sneak attack on him.
Perfect. So that's 7
let's see
damage
what that damage
and
is.
total of 12.
All right, so this is interesting. He's on the ground, and if you'll forgive me, I'm gonna take the how do you want to do this for this thing. So you get down
That's
in
fair.
there, and you pull him up, and you grab him because you're about ready to sink that dagger right into his gut to finish him. He's gonna look up. He's gonna say, "Didn't we? I thought we killed you." And then you just stab him right in there. He's like, "You got the devil in your eyes. You got the..." And he falls over dead. And you are now out of
Cool.
combat.
I'll wipe the blood on his cloak, like clean my blades off on his cloak and resheath. Maybe we should get
All right.
out of this storm where the trees are.
Yeah, the door to the cabin window is also just kind of blown open, but is just kind of like waving, like open, shut, including the shutters on the windows. Like that house is going insane right now.
Well, we
And
went
the
into
front entrance is right over here.
we went into one house before. I suppose we can go into another. Hunter, do you need any patching up before we continue?
Gotta speak up. I could use some patching though. I could use some patching up.
She does. She makes that face just like and like motions you to come over so she can cure wounds. Yeah. And should be this for cure wounds at level 1, 5. Not terrible.
I'll take it.
All right, 5 health. All right. Anything else anybody's doing before Hunter goes inside?
Well, as we're walking toward it, Audra will, I guess, having to yell over the wind. Does anybody else need any patch? Is everyone okay?
I don't think you need to ask every time. Anyway.
Hey, she's trying to help.
All right.
All right, let's crack this door open.
All right,
is there
yeah,
a
you
porch,
open the door.
Richard, or is that just the border of the house here?
Yeah, no. This is the porch that he's just stepped onto.
Okay.
It's not a very big porch.
I mean, I would get ready
all right,
then.
you open
by
the door.
Oh, hello.
And looking inside, there are multiple dead bodies of roguish-looking people.
What the hell,
That are inside the room, and you can go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like.
Yep.
So you come inside, and once you're inside, there's a bit of relief from the wind, but the fire is flickering like crazy, and you're hearing like sounds coming from your left that's just like rattling all over the place. Like it sounds like a kitchen with like going through an earthquake. And I guess that's all you hear right now with that. But in any case, there's also a hallway that leads there's a hallway that leads forward a bit. And you would see a bit into the kitchen as well.
I guess we investigate the bodies, right? It's like the right.
If you want to.
Do you recognize the bodies, first of all?
I don't know. I only rolled an 11 perception.
Yeah,
Which is
with how
not
loud
great.
everything is, that's mainly what you guys see and hear at the moment, unless anybody else wants to roll perception.
Yeah.
Go full specialize. 23.
You get a ding from your armor sensing something towards the hallway and over to the left from behind a wall. You get a sense of like you kind of like can get an amplifier in your ear. You hear some whispering and crying behind all of this shuddering and rumbling around.
It's somewhere in the house.
It's
Or
Somewhere in the
inside
house.
the house.
Now, it's coming from inside the house, that whispering and crying. I guess it wouldn't be whispering, you would just hear talking. It's just that on top of all of this noise that's already happening, you just barely hear it above that noise. So you just hear the crying and the talking. And it's coming from the northwest direction.
I just threw
What
my
is that, Laura?
that is my detect magic, my once daily Furbolg detect magic that I just threw up.
Okay, similar area, like to the northwest behind that wall area, seeming like towards the hallway, and then on the left-hand side, you're getting like a big like ping of magic come
Okay.
up.
Can I take a moment to, because I can determine what school it is?
Yeah, I would say enchantment.
Okay.
Or maybe transmutation. It's somewhere. It's like
Okay.
somewhere in there, maybe a bit of both.
All right, so I'm moving around the bodies and moving with Anwar, because since he's moving toward it too, she'll just kind of tap him on the shoulder. Anwar, there's something enchanted inside of there. I can sense it.
Yeah, I can hear someone crying. Hunter, does this scene mean anything to you? Were you here before?
I don't know. Got a lot to unpack here. And I'm gonna roll over this body and see if I know, like, recognize.
Okay, well, we got multiple things going on at once. Agonar's just going around looking, so I guess we'll try to do both at the same time. So first off, Hunter, you examine these bodies. Go ahead and roll for, I guess, investigation.
Okay. Both. Balls! Oh
They
my
are
goodness.
very dead. They are super dead.
Do I know the faces at all?
You do not recognize the faces at all. They
Well, I
just
guess with
appear to
an
be
investigation roll of
other.
3, I can't add.
They just kind of look like other adventurers, not particularly strong. They've definitely got
No
some
one I
get-ups
reckon.
that look kind of like. No, but they've got some looks that you kind of have noticed from the Resistance before. Like, oh, I see how they're dressed. They're kind of outside the mainstream. So while you're doing that, Ayanazar, you go and look into the room on the left. The door is kind of cracked open a little bit. It doesn't seem like the wind is affecting the door from here. And you look and peer inside, and what you see is a bedroom. Looking like a master bedroom with a dead body, a dead man's body laid down, face down, covered in blood on the bed, and a woman kneeled right in front of him who's sobbing hysterically, and she's looking over, and to her left is Leshy, just kind of kneeled down over the bed and just talking with her. And so that is
Does
what you see. I'm going to
does
need you to make a
Leshy hear
stealth
us?
check.
Oh, there it is.
I was just about to say, I need a stealth check to see if Leshy hears you.
Well, I do have.
You guys are rolling great tonight, so
Yeah, it's gonna go great.
Is that going to be
I mean, we'll
just
just roll
for Ryan
initiative,
since
right?
he's like actually the one entering into the room?
Well, it looks like he hasn't entered in yet. He's just kind of peering through the slit in the door. But Audra, if you're right up there too, I need you to make one as well.
Okay, that's why I was asking because I was behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is not at disadvantage because I currently still have the Shadowfell tattoo, but yeah, so that's helpful at least.
Okay. So you're walking over, and as you go, it's already pretty loud. However, it seems like even with your armor, you're kind of walking through, and your footsteps are a bit heavy. Agonazar, you're doing a bit better with your stealthy armor on. But Audra's armor is kind of clanking along, and Agonazar, as you're peering through, you see Leshy kind of kneeled up near this woman, just kind of talking with her, and just kind of putting an arm on her, just kind of caressing her, being like, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." But then she looks over and she says,
Oh no,
"I know you're there."
No, I don't like that.
And she's gonna just look over you with a big grin, and she's saying, "It's okay, you can come in."
Is that like a thing where like
What do you do? Are we
she
rolling
doesn't turn
initiative,
her
or do you try
shoulders,
to do
just her
something
head
else?
like rotates to look at him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's a very like doesn't move her whole body, just
Like that Silent Hill 3 bunny thing that looks at you through the
through the
the eye
peephole.
hole.
Yeah.
through the peephole, yeah. So I'm guessing Anwar is like he's kind of like walking back there, and then he looks through the keyhole, and then he's like skidding around, then he sees Leshy, and then immediately he grabs Audra and is like, "Hold her to stop, so we're not making so much noise." And then she looks at us,
Clink,
and I'm
clink,
like,
clink, clink.
Leshy's here, guys. Leshy's here.
Leshy, still turned over, says, "You know I can see this entire place at the same time, right? This is my domain."
Your domain. This is my head. Rude. Oh, I don't like that
Which
either.
is mine now.
And I'm gonna like look to Hunter to be like, "What a."
Oh, and I should say, when she says that, it cuts through all the sound, and just it's almost as if it goes right, like she's saying it, you can see her mouthing the words, but it's also like it's going directly into your head. And Hunter and Chimera and Rain, you all hear it too, even though you should not be able to physically hear
That's
this.
upsetting.
It's like it messages and goes right into all of your heads at once. It's okay. This is what's supposed to happen now.
I'm gonna look at Anwar, kind of. So, am I talking this one out with her, or are we getting?
Anwar is going to kind of stand back and let you have the doorway. You will follow your lead because he does not want to go in by himself. I mean, he wants to respect your journey as a character. That's what he's really looking to do is make sure you retain your agency.
We're making way for
I'm
you.
just gonna
Okay.
I'm just gonna reveal that area.
Sure.
I kind of lean into Chimera and say, "Try and buy you time to get advantageous position." I don't know. Just call for something when it's time to go. Unless since I assume you can, bitch, I think deal's over. And I'm gonna walk into the room with kind of my arms crossed, kind of scowling a little bit. So what the hell are
You
you
look
doing in my
over.
head?
Why don't you go ahead and make either an insight or perception check real quick?
Go. Perception. Oh, fuck that. No, I'm sorry. My passive is 16, and I'm very focused on this situation. This is stupid.
You're very focused on Leshe right now. That's what you're focused on. Sorry. So you walk in and you're saying what to her exactly?
What
This
the hell are
music
you
track
doing
has
in
a
my
crying
head?
baby in it, and I just heard it right when there was a pause in the conversation.
like that.
Whoa.
Okay.
Don't like that at all.
All right. Sorry, Andrew. What were you saying?
Now what the hell are you doing in my head?
Oh, I'm not in your head. I'm in your blood.
Well, consider this an eviction. Get the hell out of here. Done. As far as I'm concerned, your part of the bargain was bullshit. You weren't honest with us. So, null and void. Out.
It's too late, Hunter. Your mother's already made the deal, and now it's in your blood. So there's nothing more for you to do.
I guess I'm going to go look at the woman on the bed.
All right, go ahead and make an insight check.
Dear.
All right. You lock eyes with her as she is scared and looking over towards you guys. And when you lock eyes with her, you see she has your eyes. There is something oddly familiar about her, even though you've never seen this woman in your life. I mean, she doesn't have your devil eyes, but just the general shape of them. You just look in, there is something very similar about her eyes. They're just human.
I'll kind of raise an eyebrow, look back to Leshe, like, that ain't my ma, so she don't speak for me.
Oh, but she is. There's a lot that blood can tell about a person, including their family history. This is your mother. She's just like sobbing uncontrollably and just like, what the fuck's going on? And then she kind of
She didn't raise me.
moves her hand over away from her and moves her hand over this dead body. And this is your father.
I can tell from here that don't have the build of paw. That ain't my daddy. That ain't my ma. Neither of them get to
Your
tell
blood.
you what to do with my blood.
Your blood says otherwise. Your blood is their blood. And your blood's now my blood.
No. I
Fine.
don't got nothing in writing.
What do I look like, a devil? No writing needed, no contracts. We had a handshake deal. We had a friendly nod.
Yeah, but
Now you can
you
go
were-
off.
you're
This
snake
is the
oil salesman.
story
You weren't
now.
selling me anything.
This is the story now, Hunter. You need to accept it. You should go. Live your life a more perfect being.
I'm gonna start walking over towards this table and kind of spin the chair
Oh,
around
that's,
and
sorry,
kind of sit.
there's a wall. There's a wall.
there's
in
a wall
between.
there.
You're just in the bedroom right now, unless you're. Yeah, there's a wall. there.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's not really any room to get other people in here unless, like, I hear me. Oh man.
Ready for a fight in a real tight space?
Probably not.
I'm guessing, Richard, this is a wall behind her, right? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This should be interesting. Audra's gonna like look over at you now that you're next to her and just give like a on your mark.
Well, hey, hold on a minute.
She is.
I mean, yes, you guys
she is
move into
going to,
position, but
as you get closer, she is going to kind of go and duck behind the bed and is just kind of peers over and looks really scared at everything going on. She's like, "Please, just go away. I've been through enough already. Just leave me alone."
yeah, well, you're a figment of my imagination, so we're in this together. Excuse me, Leshe. One quick question. If we're in my head, and I've never seen my parents before, then who the hell are you making a deal with? That couldn't be them, because I ain't never seen them.
For the last time, I'm not in your head. I'm in your blood. We're not in your head right now.
Whatever. All right, Snake Lady. All I'm saying is I've never met them. So that can't be them.
I've explained it as much as I can. What more do you need to know? And she's just going to say what will she say? You aren't nearly pretty enough to be this stupid. And she's casting vicious mockery on you. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You take You take 5 points of psychic damage as she hurls that insult at you. It just goes into your brain, and just there is something that infuriates you about this insult beyond what should make sense. Like, it wasn't that good of an insult, but man, it just rattles you. And not only that, but you're kind of distracted, so if you were going to immediately attack, it would have disadvantage.
I think as a reaction to taking that damage, that's when I'm going to snarl at her and hex, using my hex blood stuff. But now she has to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Which I guess it's charisma base. Is that 8 + 2 + 3?
She's going to feel kind of funny for a second. She's gonna say, "What? Put a hex on me? You can't put a hex on me!" But you did. Even with magical resistance, she failed.
Ooh.
And now you need to roll initiative. That'd be pissed at you.
We're just trading curses.
If you'd like, we could just use. I guess we should do a new initiative order.
Roll 11 again.
Conceptually, by the way, Richard, the idea of being in blood and not the brain is interesting. That's cool.
Sounds like a
being
genetic
being
memory.
inside someone's head's been done before.
Yeah, that's neat. I'm not in your head. I'm in your butt.
Oh God, not my butt!
Only my proctologist is allowed in there.
I saw a post earlier today that was like, yo, the magic school bus could be up your butt right now and you wouldn't even know it.
True.
True.
Absolutely true. Man, we really need an alternative or our own version of Critical Roles. Like, hey, this battle is brought to you by, so we have something said while we're waiting.
This battle is brought to you by Artem's new layouts. They look cool. We got them for free, and if you want them, you're gonna have to pay Artem to make them. I think that's quite literally how a sponsorship deal would work. So there you go. Those are the rules.
I have a
I'm
sandwich
right
with a
above you.
really
I can
big
look
pickle
down
in
at
it.
you, Andrew. Hey.
I would please like you to buy this sandwich with a really big pickle in it.
Sponsorship deal. Hey, while we're paused for battle, don't pause your meal cooking schedule. With Blue Apron, you can get all the nuts and meats and cheeses and carbs and fats delivered right to your door. And sugars.
Hey, they're not paying you
Kamira, you are behind the door right now, but it technically is you're going first, and I guess you would be able to see from Hunter's reaction. You see whatever it is he needed to do physically to deliver a hex, which was probably your cue to be like, "Oh shit, we're going."
Go in and she attacks. Bingo bango.
Okay, looks like we have multiple people who need to pee. Do we need to take 5?
We want to take a
mean-
bio break?
I would not be upset because I also have to pee.
Let's just
Okay,
do that.
all right, let's take 5. All right, yep. Be right back. Screen. Oh shoot, Tony was one of the
but
people who
Tony's
left, so I
taking
don't think
care of
we
it.
can just
He's
put the-
gone. Oh no.
Well, guys, I'm here. I'll be here to entertain you for the next 5 minutes as everybody goes.
I need to go too.
All right, well, take the time now. I'll just be here talking about my life as a DM. I was born as a DM. Was a game
about that.
master from the age of 2. It's okay. We're in an interesting situation where we should be on the right back screen, but Tony was one of the first people to leave, so
Uh-oh.
we don't have the be right back screen. Irony.
So people are just watching our adorable faces talking at each other?
Yep.
Are we
So
live?
we're taking 5. It seemed like a lot of people wanted to. A lot of people wanted to take a pee break, so we're just taking 5.
Gotcha. I might run and pee in a minute then. Dude, I am so bummed about the computer. That's just
Yeah, I hope
heartbreaking.
that you can like go
really
in and like
hoping
get
it's something
another
simple.
power source or something. Can
Yeah,
you try
hopefully it's
plugging it
just a
into
power
different
source.
outlet somewhere.
Dude, yeah, I've tried unplugging, replugging, switching off, switching on, changing power source, all sorts of toggles and
Shit.
such. Like, yeah.
Did you have a surge protector thing?
I mean the power strip it's on supposedly is surge protected, but I don't know.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully
and it's
you
like
can take it to
it's
some
not
kind of PC doctor, and hopefully it'll.
Yeah. But it's like we've been spending money on things we need, so it's like, fuck, I don't want to have to spend
Yeah.
more money. And then we also
Right.
have to spend some money on the car.
Yeah, so we decided to take a break right after. We talked about it. We were like, oh, Tony was the first one to leave, so we don't have the be right back screen. Well, Andrew, if you need to pee, now
I don't, I'll push one out.
Do it.
Yeah, we're also
let's get into this.
All right, we're back.
So
Bought a duvet.
Chimera, you were up, and you had moved your echo into the room.
And if she doesn't do her job this time, I'm gonna be very upset.
Well, the wind is not so powerful in here, so hopefully the tide will turn.
Hopefully the shield will just be like, "Aw."
Cut to walls being torn apart.
All right, Echo, you bitch. Yeah.
You hit.
Cool. Fucking A. I'm fine.
You hit, but just barely. Just like you go to swing, she holds up her arm, just cuts across the top of her arm a little bit. Doesn't even get any veins, really.
Yeah, that was shitty.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, because I technically already used a bonus action to move further. Yeah, that's me.
We got some Silent Hill 3 boss music or something after that, Bunny. Alrighty, Agonazar, you're up.
So she's just in the corner there, kind of doing her thing. Is that what it looks like?
She had just cast Vicious Mockery on Hunter, and the echo sliced her, and she's probably stood up at this point. Like, she just kind of towers over most people, being like 8 feet tall. Except for Audra.
Alright.
Audra's pretty close.
Well, Anwar's in a pretty good spot right now. He's gonna pop around the corner and say, I never wanted to come here! And he's gonna shoot the lightning launcher at her.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Ooh, that hits. Let me make sure. Yep, that does full damage to her.
And because it's the first one, it takes an extra d6 for a total of 12 lightning damage.
Nice, good hit. But she looks powerful as fuck. She's no pushover like those guards are. So
Oh,
she can
good.
take a lot more.
Yeah, he's just kind of gonna get behind this wall again and prepare for whatever comes next.
Are you literally hiding in a closet during this battle?
I don't think it's a closet. I think it's just a hallway.
Just a kind of a nook in the hallway, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain, you're up.
Okay, oh god, I wish I knew who was actually gonna move in. But she's gonna go ahead and do her bless thing. On Hunter and Audra for sure, because they're in the room with her. And
Anything for
Let's
Chimera would
go-
get passed on to her echo.
oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, then Chimera as well. I didn't know that, and if Chimera runs in, then it's a good thing for her too. So yeah, Hunter, Audra, and Chimera, you all get bless, and then Rain is going to take cover behind this wall.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that's her turn.
Hunter, you're up.
I also realized that with Hex, I get to choose a saving throw for her to take disadvantage on, and I'm gonna go with Dex save.
No, it's a skill check, not a saving throw.
Disadvantage on ability checks. You are correct. My bad. Okay. Cool. Well, then I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna get to this side of her.
Oh, so you're just flipping all over the bed and stuff.
Yeah. And
Alrighty.
go ahead, and I'm actually going to use my Roguish Smite bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'm
Oh,
gonna go.
that's concentration though, and so is the hex.
You are correct. Never mind then. I'm gonna hold on to that. Because knowing me, I will not have concentration for very long. Okay. In that case, Gonna just go for. Come on. Okay. Well, my dagger does it.
Ooh. Dagger goes really
Rapier,
well,
rem-
and with
You have bless and +1 from flanking, don't you?
I don't think the first one would have
With the
mattered,
echo-
but with that crit though,
that crit's gonna be really good, and I will say that the echo's close enough that you do get your sneak attack as you flip around real quick, and especially with how fast you are with being mobile, you just like zoom, and by the time she's able to move around, you like swing it you swing the rapier, and then she like pushes your hand up against the wall, but then you get in that dagger right into her gut level.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
For a total of 12 damage.
Mhm.
And
wait, you cast hex on her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
that
yeah,
and
so
then
that's
plus
an extra
1d6.
D6.
Oh,
2d6 is
2d6.
crit.
That's right. So, okay, and 3 necrotic.
Okay. All right.
then-
So
I'm.
15 total. All right, that's not a bad hit.
I don't want to be in close combat with her, though.
Well,
So what I'm gonna
Okay.
do now is I'm gonna run, and she can't fuck with me because of my mobility feature. So I'm gonna run past Audra and be like, "You got it," and then I'm gonna run past Anwar. "You got it," and then turn to Chimera. "You got it."
No, I don't.
And then I'm gonna run in here and turn to Audra and say, "We got it."
we're to
So also, I will add that when she like pushed your hand up against the wall with the rapier, she was about to. Well, for one, she was about to like have your hand pinned to the wall, and then she was in the middle of speaking, about to give off another vicious mockery, but you took the wind right out of her when you stabbed her with that crit. With the dagger.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, there's the second.
and she let her hand.
There's the rest of the sneak attack. My bad.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so 22 total. Yeah, very nice.
well, hold on. Well, you already rolled it.
Um,
Oh, you get 2d6 every time. Gotcha.
Yep.
So you need a
because
4
it's
total.
crit. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
that
if
was
Hunter crits, he
really
does
good. You
66 extra.
completely.
Sick.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, you just completely took the wind out of her with that, and you completely disrupted her vicious mockery. Oh, and it's her turn now. She is going to spin around, just being like, "You little devil," which you might take as a positive thing coming from her. What would she do in this case? She is going to go invisible.
Uh-oh.
And
I did remove her from the turn order.
oh, she's still in it, just only I can see it right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Actually, I would say this is not. I would say she vanishes. I don't mean to say she turned invisible. But she just kind of boom, and just kind of immediately disappears. Audra, she seems completely gone. Is there anything that you do? On your turn?
Yes, I'm double checking one thing real quick. My next. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that this time. Yeah. Detect magic, I believe, only lasts for a minute, right? Or is it 10?
Yeah, that's gone at this point.
Okay.
If you guys hadn't taken your time talking with her, I'd say maybe it was still up. But you
Yeah,
guys took
I
your
mean
time
that's
with
fine.
her
It
for a
would
bit.
be it's only it's up to 10 minutes, but yeah. It would,
10
it
minutes.
is
Then
10
yeah,
minutes.
it'd still be up.
All right. Then
If you wanna take your action trying to focus on what kind of magic might be going on right now, you can do that.
that is what I can do. Yes. So I can see the outline and the school. So technically, like if she's in this in my area of vision, I can outline her for myself at least.
Okay. Let me look something up real quick. See what kind of this is. Okay. You are using your time feeling around for her, and you almost feel like your sword is kind of guiding you, this magical sword. And you kind of feel like it's almost like the closer you get, like the more it kind of vibrates.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that she is right behind Hunter right now.
Okay.
But you're also getting a ping of some kind of transmutation magic that's like, you definitely didn't hear her, like even feel her move by you.
Right.
But she is somehow there, but not.
Okay, but so I'm getting an outline basically in this square right here.
Yep, you're totally getting an outline that she is like hovering right above Hunter at this point.
Hold on, in the square behind or hovering above?
Well, she's looming over him because she's so much taller than him, but
okay,
she's in the
sorry.
square behind.
Okay.
I'd say it's a little more diagonal, but yeah, it's like right next to the bed.
Okay. Let's see. It is an action for me to do that, to actually like pinpoint the magic. So I'm going to drop out of this. I'm gonna let this go because I'm about to start another con spell instead.
Okay.
Yeah, and throw a flower at her. And I'm gonna run. So I'm gonna move here because in my brain she's like here at the foot of this bed, right? So I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna like as I'm moving in, like kind of like spin Hunter around with my hand, just like she's right behind you. And as I do that, I'm also going to bonus action spell. I'm gonna light up my sword with Divine Favor, which is going to add radiant damage to my attacks while I am concentrating on that.
Okay. So you yell out like she's right behind you, and with that, she's going to use her legendary reaction to shift back in, and she's getting ready to take a swipe at Hunter. But that was just a legendary action. That's all she could do is return to that.
Right.
I would like to use my
That physical
reaction.
space. So come here.
She didn't
I'd like
actually
to
attack you though.
You just look up.
No,
Yeah, she just
but
looks up and she is.
did she end her turn within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, well, it's not her turn right now. She's in between. It's a legendary action.
But she's in front of me. Can I use my reaction to dip out, like with mobile? Not mobile.
Oh,
Skirmish.
To run away again.
yeah. I mean, it's an ability you have to. Be able to do
Technically,
stuff
well,
like
but
this. I'll give
technically
it to
you don't have
yeah.
a reaction anymore because you already used it to come over here, right?
No, that was just my movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, I'd attacked, so they couldn't use an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, but
Yep.
it wasn't. She didn't technically end a turn. It was just a legendary action. I don't know how you.
Hmm.
I'll
Yeah,
give
I
it
guess
to
I'm
you
just
just
aware.
because technically she did.
Yeah, it was her
Technically,
turn, right?
she did end her last turn next to him. She just didn't. You just didn't know she was there. So I'll give it to you that like with all of your stuff, this is what your character is built for. So I'll give it to you. So yeah, she appears right in front of you, and you can use your reaction to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I kind of. Ow! Damn it! And I like tuck and roll through here, right behind Audra, and I guess I turn.
All right, yeah.
She's in there.
I know. I told you she was in there.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Audra, she is not nearly as taller than you, so she's just looking you right in the face.
Cool.
Like, you motherfucker,
The
you
way-
just gave me
man.
up.
It's so
She's really
it's
mad
so
at you now.
unsettling the way this token is like kind
Chimera,
of leaning
you're-
over too. It's really ugh.
Yeah. Chimera, you're up.
I'm gonna freaking Hunter's Mark the bitch as my bonus.
Okay.
And because this area is jam freaking packed with people, I'm just gonna make the Echo walk in.
Okay.
I guess right there.
Okay. Yeah.
She's gonna go for it.
Okay.
Have enough to blank, so we do that. Fucking A.
Goes running through, but even the Echo kind of has to like weasel through spaces and tries
You
to get a
know-
good swing and
I want to use luck.
dodges.
We're gonna
Okay.
try again. Come on, you bitch. Fucking A! I'm fine.
Nope. Not so. There's
Yeah,
no.
I got that. There's
no
no
immediate-
reality where this happened.
No. Not that you can find.
Of a bitch. I don't even want to action surge off of that. That's dumb.
I'm
No, that's
sorry.
me. I'll just be real sad, I guess.
Yeah, really, the bad rolls of the early campaign. They're like, hey, we're back.
They are
We're back from vacation.
Damn it.
Oh, our long weekend's over. We're here.
God. Yeah, that's me. I mean, she's in it at least.
Okay. Aghanazar. You've definitely got a bunch of people huddled up in front of you, in between you and Leshe.
Good thing she's tall,
But she's
right?
towering a bit above if you wanted to aim a bit above. Good thing she's tall. Oh, sorry, there was a chance to do a legendary after the end of somebody's turn. She is going to slash at Audra because she is fucking pissed at her.
Protection, so she has it at disadvantage.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that
take that
fucking
timeline.
So yeah, it's like you swinging your sword, not quite getting her, but she goes to swing and you're waving the sword, messed her up, and
Nice.
she did not end up hitting Audra on that.
If I don't
Sorry,
get to hit,
Aghanazar, it's
neither
now
do
your turn.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad rolls go both ways. We have a lot of people who used reactions at this point. Hunter and Chimera now. Okay. So Anwar, what are you gonna do?
Richard, is this possibly a time? This is a variation of the I know a guy. Could this be a variation called I read a book? That at some point during one of the time skips, Anwar, being terrified of Leshe coming back and murdering us all in our sleep, did he do any kind of research into witches and or hags to know any kind of weaknesses about them?
And roll a D100.
I love that flavor, though.
E100? Not even an arcana? Wow, fuck me. Should I research our mortal enemy? That's fun.
See what we get.
I mean, you didn't call it earlier, so I feel like I'd.
85.
I'll say yes, you did. So if you want to roll either history or arcana, then go ahead and you can do that.
They don't call me Anxious Anwar for nothing.
More like Anne Worrywart.
There you go, kid.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely looked up some witches, and there are, or hags or whatever. There is all sorts of information that you got about them, and it's hard to piece what is true and what is not. I would definitely say that you would know that they're immune from being charmed and are known to charm others. You know that they can change their shape, and you know that they have powers of, like, a hag generally can kind of go invisible and then walk through without leaving a trace at all. But one of the stories you read included a night hag that went into people's dreams and was even more powerful within their dreams and could, I guess, be travel between the etherealness and the physical within somebody's dream. So like even more powerful than a normal, just kind of walking through undetected. That's probably as much as you got out of. And there's also really bad stuff, like if you can get somebody like within a dream, get them to like dream within a dream, you can do all sorts of crazy nightmare shit.
So Anmar's going to remember that. He's going to be flipping through the book, and at the end, he finds the chapter weaknesses, and he turns the page, and it says under weaknesses, no weaknesses. And he's going to be like, no!
I would say silvered weapons will either magic or silvered weapons are they're important.
Okay. Well.
Oh, speaking of.
Okay.
Well, now I don't want to penalize you for doing all your research because I just realized, Hunter's Dagger should have done less damage, but we'll say because of the hex that it was still counted as magical.
Okay. All right.
In any case, so what do you want to do?
I'll remember all of that, and it won't be immediately memorable because it seems like Adra is going to start going in ham any second, anyways.
Yeah, what's it say about radiant damage to hags?
That's as much as he's gonna get.
All right.
Then yeah, he's gonna just keep picking away at her with that lightning launcher because that seems to work fair enough, and he's just gonna shoot another lightning at her head.
Okay.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I don't suppose there's any luck or bountiful luck or anything around, is there?
Can I use that even though I already used my reaction? Is it technically a reaction? Ah! I'm so sorry.
Hold on. I don't know if it is a reaction. It might. I think it is.
Look at my notes.
Is it? Wait, when did you use your other one? Aren't we on a new round?
Because you just had a turn, so you should have a reaction again.
Yeah. We're on a new round, aren't
no,
we?
but
when you awake, your protective nature and gifts and dunamancy combine to give you reflavored and slightly altered bountiful luck feat that I call Protective Instinct. When any creature within 30 feet of you rolls a natural 1, you may use your reaction.
But we should be on a new round.
Yeah, you just went though, so yeah, you have a new round. Yep, you can use your reaction if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it. He can deal with it.
I know I suck so bad in this time.
No, we help the BB.
So saving your
roll it.
Yes. I mean, you don't. If you want to save your reaction, you can save your reaction. It's up to you.
No, I'm like, if there's a lot of people in that area for a natural 1 to pop off with magic.
Okay, so that's
a nat 1 chain lightning goes off.
Okay, so that
total
1
16.
is now a 10 plus 6, 16. So that will hit her.
Take those.
So yeah.
Thank you.
And so that's
You're
6
welcome.
lightning damage.
That is a
Just
total of 8 lightning
zaps her.
damage.
I think you've already hit her with it once.
It's
You have.
the first
No,
time
it's the
of
first
a round.
shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that would just be
Yeah,
every
'cause-
shot then.
No, I
Well,
get
no,
2
it's the
attacks
first
mentally,
shot.
So the first one.
Okay. All right. So that's 8 damage.
Yes.
All right, you zap her. And she's pretty freaking annoyed by that. All right, that's.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move.
Yeah, seriously, the bountiful luck thing has been like super helpful.
That has saved our bacon.
Rain, you're up, and she is very up close to you, and probably not too comfortable about that.
Yeah. She's terrified of that, so she's going to cast a spell that she hasn't done yet. She basically like turns around, yelps, and lifts up her hand, and basically a mini cone of cold is gonna come out.
Hmm.
So she casts
Okay.
Icing Death's Frost. She needs to make a con save.
Okay.
Icing death. I got that when I ate too many cupcakes.
Double 17s plus bonuses.
Okay.
Um.
So she'll save, but she still
So
takes
she only
half
take
of
half
that. So
that?
she. Yep.
All right. So he takes 9 cold damage.
Yep.
Good damage.
And you notice that the cold doesn't seem to affect her that much.
Oh, never.
Oh, good, because that's only
Um,
all of my spells.
Cool.
Oh.
Hey, Artem, did you pop off
Um,
another bless earlier? I felt like you did for some of us.
Yeah. Yes. It's Chimera, it's Chimera, Hunter, and Audra.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
And I think
alrighty,
that's her
this
turn
one's
because she can't. Yeah.
All right. She is going to, after that, she's going to move over and try to swipe at you with her last remaining legendary. Because despite that happening, she was just like, fuck off, bitch. Just like, actually, you know, not a claw. She is going. Yeah, she'll just use a claw.
Shield?
You're not 5.
You will
Oh, I
not
also
need to
use-
use the shield. She's gonna
Oh,
try to
okay.
clang at you. And Hunter, you're up.
Okie dokie. I will. I guess I'm gonna pull out my bow and aim and loose an arrow at her. Oops, that was supposed to be at advantage. But, okay, well, just in case I get a crit. Nope, okay.
Alright, that
So
still
that's six.
definitely hits, and you can definitely get your sneak attack from, because she's kind of surrounded by people right now.
And then the plus
total of-
d6 from necrotic. So one more. Alright.
Okay. Sorry, just looking at something. Okay, so that's a total of 15 damage. So she's just getting. She gets like hit right in the chest with that. She's gotten slashed up a bit. She lets out a high-pitched shriek and is just gonna raise her arms up to the point where the entire roof gets blown off, and then suddenly the storm is just kind of going crazy all over again, and she's going to call lightning down right on the center of like all of you.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to need a sorry, let me look this up real quick. It's been a while. since
Remember,
I've done
bless
this.
those of you
I think
that
it's a
have
dex
it.
save.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely would have it in the range of all of you. Yeah, dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. Oh.
What the fuck, Hunter?
And,
Holy shit. He's a quick pass. Wow, max 29.
Wow.
Wowie woo!
Wow,
20.
wow.
It was on a 20.
Oh.
Chimera. Echo.
Hey. Oh, mine was a 6. I saw the 19. I thought it was mine. It
Oh,
was
that
not.
was the echoes.
Did anybody get less than a 14?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me,
guys.
me and Ryan.
Okay. and sounds like rain too.
And rain, yeah.
So it seems like the light
won.
seems like the lightning bolt is especially in this area. Because you got double max for everything, Hunter, I'm gonna say with your reaction, you get like another 10 feet back. It's just like you just go all the way back as this lightning strikes down, but with your lightning speed, you can avoid lightning apparently. So you're not gonna take any of this, but everybody else here, if you got hit fully, that's going to be 14 damage of lightning to you, and 7 on if you succeeded.
Okay.
Echo is gone.
I'm nearly dead.
Everybody else took a certain amount of damage. Oof.
You had full
all
health
right.
before that?
So.
Whoa.
Thanks,
No,
Toad.
she
I don't
got
think you were hit.
stabbed earlier, I think.
Okay.
All right. So.
Yeah, but I still only have 5.
Audra, you are finally up.
Yeah. I need to roll one
The
thing
wind
first.
is just blowing like crazy now, and she's going like, kill every one of you!
Sorry, I had to roll a con for
Us is still up.
my as is my
Nice.
radiant spell. That is also a con, but I'm good.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Well, here we are. She is right in front of me. And in this moment, Otter would just be attacking her because she's very threatened. So that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
So, and she's going to use her... Wow. Wow. She's going to do absolutely nothing on this turn. I'll see everybody next week.
She's just gonna flail like crazy, and
Wait, bless.
because
you have 11 right now.
that's not. That's 2 attacks, and that's still. Oh, yeah, no, 11 on the second one, maybe. Well,
Now it's a 14.
no,
14 enough?
doesn't
No.
sound-
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
I'm glad I used my last extra attack for that.
You just go swinging wildly, and she's just going to, like, kind of rope-a-dope you, basically, and she's just going to retort with ha, you call that an attack? You could hit the broadside of a barn! And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
My
Oh,
God,
am
he's
I-
taking actual burn damage.
Let me check my, oh. Well, that is one of mine, at least. Yay. This.
I guess we'll just say that
That's
the
better.
wind that picked up and everything made it.
I'm assuming
All right,
21 is a save.
yeah, it's a save. Yep, you
Cool.
you don't take any damage.
I
from
do
that,
have,
but still, it's
fortunately,
like,
wisdom is
wow,
at least something I
jerk.
can do. Yeah.
Yep. Kamira, you're up.
All right, I'm walking in. 15. Bonus action. Echoes back, baby. And we're both going to attack for the final time I am able to do so today.
Oh, are you
Hey,
flanking?
I know that feeling.
Flanking, so you get a +1
With
with
her
your echo.
size? Sick. Plus.
Yeah, I don't really factor in the size unless it's like way bigger. She's technically a medium creature. She's just really tall.
And you said that Bless was gone, right?
No, I think Bless is still
It's still
up.
up.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still, up.
up? Hell yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, Kamira. Fuck you. Echo.
Wow.
17.
17 hits.
Hey. And my hunter's mark is gone, so just kidding on that. Fucking hey! Alright, I'm gonna action surge it. We're gonna try again.
Okay.
Or somebody's going to, anyway.
Is it the Echo or Kamira that's doing it?
Kamira.
Okay.
Luck.
Wow.
Look,
Holy.
Dude, the dice are angry with us today.
18.
The dice are very angry.
There's a
with you
1
guys
in
tonight.
every single one of those rolls.
I know. The bless is barely kicking in.
God bless.
But you do get 2 hits. You get
My
one
God!
hit with the Echo and 1 hit with Chimera.
God
Wow.
dang.
Jesus.
10 total damage.
Okay.
I'm resetting.
She's she's gonna get hit by both of you guys.
Yeah.
But then she's gonna look right in your face, and she's gonna say, "Is that the best you can hit? Because frankly, between woman to woman, you hit like a girl." And
Apparently.
and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
Come on, Chimera's a
20,
wizened
0.
woman. She should have some wisdom.
7.
Oh,
I feel like I
You
should
take
use my last luck.
7 It's up to you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm done. I'm gonna go
Her
home.
burn was just too bad for you,
Back to the
and
playground days.
you are shooketh.
I'm
you-
gonna reset again.
You take 7. You take 7 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next
What a
turn.
bitch. Okay.
Agonazar.
How's she looking right now?
She's not looking too good, actually. She's taken a lot of hits, and they're starting to add up. She's got an arrow in her shoulder area. She's got multiple cuts that are around her, but she's not had any major hits yet to Well, actually, no. She had a pretty bad gash in her gut from the beginning when Hunter got her with that knife. That's probably the deepest, most harmful wound to her right now.
First cut.
Is she? Does it look like she's still concentrating on the storm, or has that been let go?
Question. Let me see. She nat one of her concentrations, so yeah, those 2 little hits weren't a lot, but it was enough to I think the slice that the Echo got her right in that spot where Hunter had hit her earlier. She's like, and the lightning part seems, you haven't heard thunder in a second, but it's still really windy and kind of chaotic up above you guys, and you still can see outlines of some of the trees kind of whooshing all around you.
All right, got 1 spell slot left, and if she's not looking great, I feel like we gotta make it count. And the only best way to do that is some good, honest damage. So Anwar, from hiding behind the wall, he's just gonna load his the knuckles that have the little missiles inside. He's gonna fire them around the corner, and
Okay.
he use magic missile.
All right.
Little wrist rocket action.
Let's do that thing I said. For minimum damage and maximum damage and middle damage for
All right.
11 force.
It seems like overall it evens out to hurting her about a middle amount, and just kind of pelts her. If she hadn't lost concentration before, that would have been a good way to try to get her to lose concentration then, as 3 darts hit her in the head, and she's gonna look over Audra at you, and just she is going to throw another one of her insults at you, be like, "You just gonna stay behind that wall forever? Why don't you come out and fight me like a man? Or are you just gonna be a coward?" And with that, I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Howard works fine for me.
Is that choosing to fail? Is that what that was?
I bravely hide behind this wall. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. That's your turn. Rain, you're up.
I feel like she's gonna kill me if I don't get out of there. Well,
Yeah,
but
you're
she has
looking
call
pretty
lightning
bad. She
anyway, so
definitely- The call lightning has she doesn't have concentration on that anymore.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disengage it. How hurt is she looking?
I mean, not on death's door, but she's definitely really feeling it and definitely pretty hurt right now.
But she's resistant to cold anyway, and all I have is like cold. So, yeah, let's get out of there. Disengage, and she is gonna move back here.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do. Because I have like no bonus action stuff. Okay.
Hunter.
Well, since the wind is picked up now, Hunter's going to swap back to sword and dagger, and that little blast of force damage, Hunter's going to use that to his advantage, and use that window to rush in, and like kind of slide in behind. And try and hack and slash away, or shish kebab and slash and shish kebab.
Okay.
Okay, so it's advantage for flanking. Is that what we're doing?
No,
Plus one.
plus one.
Plus one. Okay.
You gotta do more to get advantage on people in this game.
Okay. I am blessed, so I'm gonna roll that. Alright, so 15 for that.
Just barely enough to hit her. That bless works.
Alright. So that's 7. Gonna go ahead
You get six
and.
back.
Yeah, I guess that's the same amount of damage. I'm gonna see if I get a crit on this. I don't. I'll just apply it to this one. Oh, so plus, I guess 2d6 because they're two separate attacks for necrotic damage. Oh wait, sorry, you can disregard that second 10 there, and then sneak. Okay.
Okay, so wow, that was a really good couple sets of hits. So that's 7 plus. Wait.
So it's 3.
What
Oh
is
wait.
this?
Oh, I never rolled damage for
Kinda
the
confused.
dagger. I'm sorry. So it's. No, I did roll. Okay, so it's
rolled
7 for
seven.
the dagger.
Well, I guess we're. Yeah, the 7's the dagger, and then
16.
9 is the rapier. So that's 16,
Plus
and then
2d6.
22.
Necrotic, and then plus 10 for sneak attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I'll take over after you start for a second, but how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
You get it.
Sweet. So I see that moment where she's like distracted momentarily. I power slide in, and along the way, I kind of slice the dagger along her rib cage, and then spin around and drive the rapier up, like into the back of her rib cage. Like
She's just gonna
just
go.
go- yeah.
And her head is going to like spin back until it's upside down looking at you right eye to eye, And she's just gonna say, "You haven't gotten me yet." And then she's going to just dissipate into ash, and the ash is just gonna get blown up into the storm and go away. But she is gone, and we are out of combat.
Do we notice the wind slowing at all, or is it still pretty
I
cacophonous?
would also say that like once she's gone, the wind kind of settles down, and like the flickering of light that you see from the fire in the other room kind of dissipates. And at this point, it gets eerily quiet, except for the sobbing that you hear coming from behind the bed, in the master bedroom.
11 HP for you, Rain.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm gonna step aside and let Hunter address this.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, also, interestingly enough, Hunter, once she dissipates and kind of goes away, you start feeling a bit funny and kind of tingly on the inside. And the hex blood within you begins to kind of like that icky kind of feeling you had in your bones and your blood just starts to kind of dissipate. And then your horns just kind of magically kind of dissolve and fall off, and by the time they hit the ground, they just go into puffs of dust. Your tail, same thing, kind of drops off by the time it hits the ground, puffs into dust, and you have some coloration in your skin again. And when you look around, everybody looks at you stunned as you look like a human. And currently, right now, you have lost your Hexblood racial traits. You are currently a variant human with all the same stats, except for you have a more steady heart now, and you are proficient in charisma saving throws and insight. And so, right now, that's who you are.
I'm gonna have to make another sheet for this character. Okay.
Not necessarily. It's
Do I still have dark vision?
Oh, you do not.
Fuck.
Your dark vision goes away. Yeah.
I kind of freak out for a few seconds and then try to walk towards this lady, and then like I'm kind of off balance because my tail's not there to counterbalance anymore, so that's an adjustment. I kind of awkwardly walk over. It has kind of like a John Wayne gait because he's not used to like yeah, his center of gravity's a little thrown off.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
definitely. You have to like catch yourself a little bit, just kind of going over.
All right, so through context, I'm gonna guess that you're my birth mother. You want to explain what the hell just happened?
I can't be your mother. I just got pregnant.
Oh, so this is like a timey-wimey thing. All right, cool.
What?
Man, I don't know. You do you, I guess.
I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Otmar's gonna kind of
1 minute.
go up behind Hunter and it's like, Hunter, I think this is. She said it's not your dream or your mind, it's your blood. So this is your past. Somehow, I think this is you. I think this is your mom, your real mom.
I'm going to kind of kneel onto the bed and roll the body over, kind of face up.
You roll the body over, and especially in your new human form, he is a spitting image of you. he doesn't quite have the same eyes, but he's got the same facial structure, same nose, chin, ears. He even has a very similar haircut. It's just a little messier. And he's definitely dressed in various leathers that seems like the type of thing that Hunter might have worn on a different day. And he just, it's almost like, even when you're used to knowing your own reflection as a tiefling, you still look at it and you're like, oh, there's some similarities there.
Hunter kind of like immediately is taken aback a little bit and just kind of starts hyperventilating a bit. And looking about the room, trying to piece anything together, trying to make it make sense. Because this don't make no sense.
All right, is there anything in particular you're looking for in the room? Like any papers or notes or anything?
Yeah, diary might be nice. Papers would be good.
You go through and try to, like, you find some, like, notepads and things like that. You kind of go through, but when you look, all the writing looks like gibberish. And it seems like the memory within blood could only contain, like, major traumatic events, doesn't necessarily bring forth, like, all the small minutia of detail. In fact, when you look around, you're like, all these floorboards kind of look the same. This is actually kind of vague imagery of, like, what this place is. It's kind of sparsely decorated. You're only getting really the main details of what's going on.
Gotcha. All right.
What's
Ma-
everybody else?
Yeah, let's cut to everyone else. I think I need a minute.
Yeah, just gonna let's give you a minute to process. What's everybody else doing right now?
I'd like to maybe cover Hunter's dad up with that blanket, just because obviously mom's a mess seeing what happened, so maybe just kind of respectfully just kind of moving him out of sight.
Okay. Alright, Chimera does that. What are Audra and Rain up to?
I mean, Audra was just watching. She might, like, lean in toward Rain some and just be like, I'm gonna take it this part was not in your whole, Empire dossier.
No. Not quite this detailed. Should we give him some space, or...?
Probably. I'm happy to head back outside.
I was like, this is too much emotion for me. I'm backing the fuck out.
I'm...
It's like you go outside, tree falls over.
God damn it!
I'm happy
Hunter,
to
if you need
step
anything,
out.
we'll be just outside. Unless... Do you want us to do anything?
Y'all, gonna be honest, this is a lot to handle. And I have no idea what the hell to do with it. Like, this ain't real, right?
Suppose we won't know until we leave your mind.
Yeah, if this was supposed to undo the curse put on you, well, maybe there was one put on you that we didn't know about.
Hunter, I would consider this. Just because something isn't physical doesn't necessarily mean it's not real. And Anwar's gonna look at the crying girl and kind of like motion her like she needs help.
Oh, yeah. Hunter's gonna kind of sheath his weapons and he's actually going to take his scabbard off and like set it on the bed so he's not like armed, and he's gonna kind of walk around the side of the bed and kind of offer a hand.
All right. Go ahead and make a persuasion with advantage.
Listen, I know none of this is normal. It's not normal for any of us. And it's hard to understand now, but I promise you, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through it, and better days are coming.
She'll take your hand and slowly get up. She's just wearing not much more than just a night dress, and she's just gonna kind of rub her arms a bit, just feeling a bit cold with all that exposed air, with the roof being totally blown open. She's just gonna say, "I don't know why you killed her, but she was trying to help me. I was shouting out to anybody who would listen. I wanted anything to get revenge. People who took my baby's father and my friends, and she came to me and she promised me that she would make sure that the Empire would be harmed, and that my friends would be avenged. And so why did you kill her? She was helping me."
She promises to help people. I was one of the people she promised to help, but she just leaves pain in her wake. She's a charlatan. She's a snake oil salesman. She offers you the world but gives you a sack of mud. Spoiler alert, your kid's gonna be okay.
You said that you were my kid? What do you know? Who are you?
Well, my name's Hunter, and we're here to fuck up the Empire. But first, we gotta fuck up that witch.
That's all I ever wanted, was to just have the Empire pay for what they've did. Not just those men here tonight, but all of them, all of those frickin' squids. They all need to frickin' die. She's gonna look over at Rain and be like, "I don't understand."
You know, to be honest, I don't either.
Understand. Why is she here? She's
hard to
one of
explain.
you?
Kinda. Guess we got one on the inside.
And are you like one of the Resistance people?
I give a smirk and I say, "Now I shouldn't be telling you nothing about that. Surely I don't know nothing about that. But I sure ain't a squid."
Just gonna say, take me with you. I don't want to be here anymore.
Alright, but I gotta be honest, not sure what's gonna happen when you leave. Well, wait, is this gonna be like a Marty McFly situation where if you go to the future, you're not around to make me? So I'm born in the future, so I don't exist to.
Anwar's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "Don't
Ow.
hurt yourself."
Oh, too late. Oh, jeez.
Why don't you just
My
leave
brain
the
I
time
don't
freeze.
think
stuff
we
to
went
me,
through
Gunnar?
time.
That's my storyline.
You just have to promise me, all of you. You're gonna do whatever you have to do to see if they pay. I would give anything to make sure that they pay.
They will.
Anything.
What year is it?
It is. How old are you?
Jeez.
21, I think.
I wanted to say it was 24. Where did I write that? Should be in my character sheet.
Look on the Miro board
Oh,
real quick.
bio.
Good old Mirio board.
Maybe it was 21.
I thought you were 28.
I
or
thought we.
something.
Audra's
No,
27.
y'all are BBs.
Oh no, Hunter's 27.
27.
Oh yeah, Audra and Hunter are 27. That's what it was. Anwar's the baby of the group. He's 21. But yes, 27. Okay, so yeah, so whatever year it is minus 27
Well, I guess 28. Well, 29 and or 27
28.
in a bunch of months. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting some sizzle.
Oh, might be me.
It's gone now.
All right. Well, did some like blood travel, I guess.
I don't understand any of this. Just get out of here.
All right, will do. Oh man. Yeah. Be safe. It's gonna be okay. I guess. And I'll quickly leave the room. As I pass Anwar, I'm just kind of gonna look right at him and that's fucking weird, man. This is weird. And head for the door.
As
Could
you
I-
head for the door. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Ryan.
I was going to say, did she want to come with us, or did you saying go?
No, she was saying like, "Let's go." She wants to
Okay,
get out of there.
gotcha. Gotcha.
However, I will say that as she gets towards the door and is about to leave the cabin, she just kind of like holds her hand on her heart and freezes. And she looks over you and she says, "I wanted to go, but I can't. Maybe I need to tend to them. I can't just leave them here. I feel like I can't go. If you need to go, you need to go. I need to. I'm sorry. I need to stay here. I can't go. I can't go."
If you need somewhere, Stim Garden is a fine place.
That's not too far from here. Okay.
I'll just kind of nod and walk out. I guess as I walk, I'd like to do another pass over the bodies, like a quick scan to see if there is anyone I recognize. Oh, I wouldn't recognize them.
No, you don't recognize them at all.
Okay.
No, but there's a total of 4 of them. Seemed like they might have been their own little adventuring party. That's about as much as you can really gather.
Like a part of me wants to find a token of my birth dads, but
Mm-hmm.
guess that's I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It's your token.
You could
moment
like
here.
roll invest.
Hmm.
It's your. You can roll an
Fine.
investigation or whatever if you want to search his body.
I'm not gonna search the body. That's so cold. Like right in front of the lady.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry your husband's dead, but I'm gonna see if he has gold on him.
Does he have anything shiny that I could wear?
Rusty dagger, come on.
Ah. All right. Yeah.
When she's not
All
looking,
right,
obviously,
so you,
right?
Yeah, and then you then you empty out any of your excess inventory into the corpse's inventory. So when she turns back around, there's just like 10 apples like stacked on top of them and like a shield.
He's also wearing a weird nightgown.
He's wearing the naughty nightwear from Fallout
Yeah.
3.
Not naughty enough for my taste.
Alrighty, so I take it. Does everybody just get out of there and go back to the other place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we still have one more door, don't
Yep.
As we return,
So
I am
y'all-
raveling that rope
y'all
back
go
up.
ahead. Alrighty, so you all go through the door, and when you get through the door, you feel, or you don't feel, you hear a little voice through your heads when you go back through, and you just hear, almost like over an intercom, but it's in your heads, kind of echoing through, and it just sounds like it's reverberating off the walls everywhere. Just sounds like, oh, you thought you'd seen the last of me? Oh, no, no, my child. The story is still being woven. And that's all you hear.
Oh no, all I have left is relentless endurance. Oh no.
Oh, we might need to
That's
take.
just a thing you...
That's if
Sorry.
I get knocked to 0 hit points, I don't die, and I still have a hit point. That's all I got.
we
All
might
right,
wanna
you got
take
that.
a breather.
Ah, I'm seeing doubles.
Yeah, let me just get rid of all the old versions of you guys.
Nice. Yeah, as soon as we walk
Move
back
yourself
in,
over.
Audra just like looks across the living room, I guess, to the other door, and she's like, "Oh, crap!
Yeah.
There's another door, Hunter."
Yep.
So, I will say this. You do have a choice to just get out and leave right now. But you don't know if you leave what the consequences of that might be. But you do kind of feel like a little check-in. You just like hear this boom, 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 boom. And you just hear a little like, all right, I'm going to be checking in now. Is everybody okay, or is there still work to be done?
Y'all, this is a lot to ask, but we gotta keep going. This ain't me.
We should take a breather first.
Oh, absolutely.
We're here until the job's done. Hunter, make sure you're back to who you are.
I'll put a fist in. Like I'd read in all those
Whoa,
storybooks.
hey, buy me dinner first.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Alrighty.
Rain is so stupidly
you got it.
excited, she puts her fist in as well.
I've never done this before.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, it just kind of
I've
felt
always
right.
wanted to
I
do one of
don't
these
know.
things.
Yeah. Go team.
I'm just gonna put this little guy in here as a reminder of what
Like,
Hunter's
to be
looking
fair,
like right now.
you look absolutely dapper. You don't look bad. You look fine. Not
Like-
you, but fine.
But like, I don't know. The canines aren't like.
You
know,
are walking a little weird, though.
right.
Like, you
Weird.
have this really weird hip swagger thing, and it's a little strange.
Like, where's my tail?
Well, it's gone, darling.
Right.
Oh my god, wait, does he have a hole in the
Do I
back
have
of
a
his
hole in
pants,
my pants?
where the tail would be?
No, around the time that it kind of dissolved and fell off,
'Cause-
it was kind of magically patched up. However, I'll say there is a nice little patch that is filled in. It's not. There is definitely a hole that was patched up.
If you
Coward.
do not
All right.
finish this evening, we definitely need to find you a tailor, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it looks like you have a bullseye on your bum.
Man.
Can we we're gonna take another quick 5 while we short rest before we go through this next door?
Yeah, if there was any RP anybody wanted to do while you're just kind of like, basically you've got an hour to just sit inside the cabin and process.
Audra
so it's
plops
up to
down
you.
on the currently abandoned wheelchair, just to like
Okay.
sit down.
Or the rocking chair.
Rocking chair.
Oh
yes.
man, the rocking chair, it's so comfortable as you lean into it, and it's like perfectly made for someone your size. You're just like, oh.
Right. Yeah, I can sink into it like just a little, but not a lot, where it like feels weird.
Yep.
Perfect. No, I asked if we want to take another break because I have to pee again.
Okay.
that.
If you want to take a break while other people RP or whatever, that's fine.
That's fine with me. Yeah, if other people don't need to. I'll
Audra,
bounce.
Audra's usually a quiet one. But just say that like she just kind of passes out briefly, just kind of while laying down. What's everybody else doing? Is there any processing, any thinking, any talking that people want to do during a short rest?
So we have the door of fire, and there's another dark door.
Yeah.
Oh, did
getting-
everybody
Yeah.
heal up? Why is everybody? Did everybody heal up after that?
I
I
rolled
got
mine.
max from
Yeah.
my hit dice.
Oh,
I
okay,
got
got
some
it.
good
Okay. I was just like, wait a minute, why is everybody HP so full? But okay, that's already after you've done what you've done. Okay.
I used 3 hit dice, so.
You're pretty close to being dead there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. I just realized it rolled in the wrong place, so I'm just gonna re-roll it here. It would still be max. Yeah.
Nice.
I think Hunter's mostly like kind of sitting down crisscross, but he keeps like kind of almost falling back because he doesn't have his tail like propped up. Just kind of gnawing on some jerky and bread and just like staring, glaring at the door.
You're brooding, dear. Take a deep breath.
But it's weird. And what the hell is that, man? And then we gotta hear her voice, and she ain't dead yet. We killed the crap out of her, and she ain't dead.
Who is she
Um,
exactly?
Oh, and as a
Alright.
reminder, you saw Leshy, the beautiful form, in there, but you haven't seen the like ugly hag form that you've seen in your dreams, and you saw rocking in front of the cabin earlier. So
That is fair.
She is a swamp witch that they decided to make a deal with, and either she is actually tied into Hunter's childhood, or she is perhaps the manifestation, the visual manifestation of what happened. I don't know, actually.
Yeah, we got ripped off by a magic con artist, basically.
Well, if she is a witch, this all could just be a farce by her.
But I thought we left on good terms with her, did we not?
Yeah,
You made
but
friends with the witch?
I mean, it was kind of a
We
friend of my friend is my enemy. No, other way.
might have did her a favor by way of relieving some Imperials of their lives, I suppose. She wanted them dead and we killed them.
Yep. And you know,
Not so much in
generally
that
when
order,
you
but-
kind of offer a job and payment for a job, you don't sabotage the payment. And she was all about that.
Well, look at Audra.
Unless it's murder
was
for
some-
hire.
Sabotage payment.
Audra's over in the chair, like not really a part of the conversation, but just camera pans over and it's just like ding tattoo.
It seemed like she had an added interest in Hunter after our arrangement, and it seems she wanted to keep him up for longer.
And apparently, a little squid pro quo means you get to haunt someone's blood. So,
Well, perhaps maybe we don't take jobs that require murder anymore?
well, that deeply cut into my profession.
I intended
You
on.
didn't hear that.
Never mind.
I heard it. I have ears.
And for the record, I heard it too.
Oh, do you have a way to destroy quicklings then?
All right, we can talk about that later.
I'm
But y'all are in the
I'm
wrong on
right.
that one.
You got a deal!
You want to make a deal?
Yeah, I do!
No.
Really?
No.
Are you sure?
Chimera.
Did it once, I'll do it again!
I'll tell you their weakness.
Oh no, don't.
Man, I wanted to check. Other than my
Promise, promise
HP,
me.
I'm not getting anything back on this rest.
Spellcasters are
no,
weird,
there's
right?
definitely you guys.
But that does mean the healer
you
is
guys
tapped.
are
FYI.
really feeling. I think both healers are tapped because
Yeah. I got my.
you don't get your spells back to a
Well,
long rest.
wizards
either,
get
right?
some spells back. They get like half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my axe.
2 first level slots.
Thank.
Like I wanted to check if like
luckily,
my
Arcane recovery does give you something.
I wanted to check if like my War Priest bonus attacks or like Channel Divinity, but no, those are all long rest. So
No, Channel Divinity is short rest.
it's,
I think he comes-
it said long unless that changes
It's a
it.
short rest later.
Yeah, maybe that changes.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like level 6 or something.
That's wild.
Like when you get the extra use of it.
I think so.
Well, if you
They'll
want to
have
go
one
take
free
care
bless.
of it. Bless?
Oh. Hold on. It says okay. Well, roll
I'm
20
pretty sure it's short rest.
roll 20 says short or long rest. So
Mhm.
actually,
Yeah, it's,
okay.
I just
Oh.
looked at it.
All right, so I guess I do have that.
Yep.
Channel Divinity itself is short rest, but certain like Channel Divinities you
Uses
can
of
only
it.
do once
Right,
per long
right,
rest.
right.
Yeah.
That might be.
Oh.
That's probably what I
So,
was
like-
looking at. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
I
but
can.
your Channel Divinity you can do once per short rest for yours. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I don't know which one's
Um,
marked once per short rest.
Yeah, that's why it
If you
says
get a
short
channel
long.
divinity back.
Actually, it doesn't make any stipulation. So I guess I assume I just get
Yes.
it on the short rest. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I have that, so I have a guaranteed hit at least, hopefully, for whatever's through that door.
Not necessarily guaranteed. You can roll a 2.
It's
and
true.
I don't know. It's pretty guaranteed though.
Yeah,
Plus
I mean, I'm
10
not gonna
is
tack it on
insanely good
unless I
top of
feel
everything else.
confident. I do that. I can do that. I can still go invisible, and I still have my tree branches or my vines.
Well, is there any strategy you guys want to figure out of what you want to do for?
Don't die.
Well, yeah.
Listen, we should not die, and if things are too dire, we've already retreated once from those stupid little. Anyways, we've already retreated once, so if we need to do it again, I don't know what happens if we lose in here versus out there, but it's perhaps best to retreat regardless. As much as I hate
I
it.
think she did describe it was something like Matrix rules, like if you
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If
you
you
were to,
die
like,
in the
die
game, you
here, it
die
would,
in
like,
real
fuck
life.
with your brain out there or something.
This is gonna be Alders New
Yeah,
Voice
no,
from
there
now
are-
on. Haha.
There, please no.
I'm
there
a
are,
cleric, and like, I need to avenge my
yeah,
sister, okay?
Bronson, you're in a different campaign.
Dad?
But was in any case, there are some stakes here. It's not like nothing
Right,
in here
okay.
matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As much as I hate it, if we need to retreat, then we must.
So, follow my logic here. The thaumaturgy door made you a human,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a dark door which might make you dark again. Then my guess is the fire door might be your infernal heritage. So I think that's the door we need to figure out how to get through.
Hmm.
The one that spat fire at him the first time.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could have survived that fire. Well, the fire would be easier on me if I had my thaumaturgy, my original heritage.
We
Or
have
maybe it's-
somebody
Should I
that still
perhaps-
has that.
Sorry, like 4 of you talked at once.
Sydney went first.
Should I perhaps? Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just pointing to Anwar. Because he's a fire genasi.
I'm fire resistant, not fireproof. I should probably point that out.
Yeah, but like, so is the tiefling. So really, I mean, you have a character here that can maybe open the door, perhaps. Maybe.
Also possible that
Very
we're not
hard,
going
maybe.
to go through that door
Everybody
yet.
froze. Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were all just thinking. We were pondering your words. Oh, if nobody already asked, Richard, do we do I didn't use mine, but do we get our maneuvers back on short as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you do get maneuvers on
Good.
back on a short rest.
I
think
could open the door remotely if we just want to see what's beyond the door, so that no one gets blasted by fire.
I also
might
have
be
an
an
echo
idea.
open the door. Try to open the door. She'd die immediately though.
What's new?
Yeah. Same old Tuesday.
Just gonna clear away, make sure nobody's in the way, and she's gonna mage hand open the infernal door.
Opens the door. Tons of fire goes out, and then the door kind of gets sucked up back again. The only thing you saw on the other side were flames.
Oh,
Nothing
maybe
but
not that door.
flames.
All right, Hunter, we're
Oh,
shoving you
I
in
don't-
there.
I
Good
don't
luck.
think that's the answer.
It was just a theory.
Audra is
A
gonna
game
stand up out of the
theory.
rock. Audra stands up out of the rocking chair. Well then, dark door. I
Yep.
can resist a little
So-
bit of that if we need to.
Doors? You can resist doors?
The darkness,
Oh, all right.
lest we forget, also cursed.
Could I perhaps open that one remotely too, in case,
Yeah, fine.
shadow flames or
She
something?
sits back down in the rocking chair. Ah, yeah, do that.
Well,
She's gonna mage
so
hand open it.
is this an hour later, or are you guys still just strategizing while you're short resting?
I think after the short rest, would be the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, at an hour, basically, kind of you guys are realizing it's about time to get up and start moving again, because you just hear kind of a check-in, just boom, 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 boom. I hope you finish up soon. I can only go so long. Boom, 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 boom. So it's
yeah,
like, oh,
she's
shit,
right. We
gotta-
only have an hour more of
Uh,
content before we have to call it.
So you use Mage Hand to open the door. The door opens, and you see nothing on the other. It just looks like pure void of darkness. However, I will allow you all to make a hearing perception check if you'd like.
Mine. Okay, no, mine is not magical dark vision. It's just regular. Never mind.
Damn these rolls.
I don't think I've rolled above a 10.
I've refreshed so many times tonight.
Oh snap! Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
all right. And actually,
Um,
that's a 23.
Audra-
But I mean, hey, I'll take that. I'll take that nat 20 right there.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so Anwar and Audra will both hear inside rumblings of chains and such. And you'll hear a number of accents that sound similar to Imperial Guard accents. It's like, what was that? I thought I heard a door open. Is she back? Oh man, I hope she's not back. And Audra, with your nat 20, you also hear another voice in there that you just hear saying like, "Oh, would you shut your yapping? It don't matter what's happening." So you just hear this other voice that, excuse me, does not match any of the other voices that you hear. And that's what you all hear.
I can't hear shit.
I heard something.
What did you hear? There was like nothing.
Call it furbog's ears or something. I don't know, but
That sounds racist.
soldiers talking, and I'll relay what everything you said, Richard.
Okay.
I didn't recognize the last voice, though. Something different to the others.
All right, well, let's get this one over with. And Hunter will kind of take a breath and creep through.
All right.
Super Mario 64
You
painting
creep
noise.
into the void, and you enter a realm of total darkness. You cannot see in front of you at all, but you do start to hear rumblings of like, hey, there's someone in here. Someone in. There's definitely somebody walking in. It ain't her. And then you hear directly in front of you. You hear whoever it is now is probably just gonna be another damn prisoner. And that voice. Go ahead and make an insight check real quick, Hunter.
Will a 15 do it?
It will. You recognize that voice as a voice that you've heard in your dreams before. You heard it when you saw in your dream when you were shown this devilish man who looked down at you being like, that ain't my kid. And that other time when he spoke those words to you when you felt that darkness.
Mm.
In that dream right before you got your darkness, your blinding smite ability, or your roguish smite as you call it. And so you recognize that voice there is coming from what sounds like the center of a fairly small room. Again, we're talking about another, I don't know, 30 by 30 feet. It sounds like you're in some kind of a chamber, and you're hearing a number of like what sounds like shackles and things like that. It almost sounds like it's a prison of some sorts. You smell just like the body odor of a number of unwashed men in this cave. And like at this point, you, with the training you've done, you recognize the smell of Imperial guards, and you could smell that there's a number of them, and just kind of hearing the whispers and stuff. And so it sounds like kind of reverberating from different corners of the room. You hear it was like, hey, there's somebody, hey, whoever you are, tell us who you are. And then just this voice in the center again being like, shut the fuck up, guys. See what the fuck happens.
Hey,
I
old
think
man.
everybody else is just standing right outside the door being like, what the fuck?
I
I don't know what
imagine
your reactions are, but I guess you all are standing.
Imagine hearing another prisoner may have caused some hesitation for everyone else coming through.
I was going to say, since it's complete darkness, Anwar will conjure some produce flame in his hand. Does Kabir have rope?
I'm getting that, like I feel like the door opened again, and like she had just like stowed the rope back in her pack, and then she's like, "Well, there we go again," like pulling it out.
If Kamira hands over the rope, he will tie it around his waist and then walk through the door with the produce flame lit.
I have rope available too if we need multiple ones.
You walk through the door, and as you walk in, you just walk into absolute darkness. Even with a flame, you see nothing.
Do I still feel my flame is in my hand?
And you still feel the flame in your hand, and you look back, and you cannot even see anything. You can't see where you came from. There's no like rectangle of a void back to the other spot. You are in total magical darkness right now.
I pull my rope to see if it's still there.
You pull the rope. It is still there.
Wonderful.
Hey, old man.
Kamira, you feel a tug from the rope. What do you do?
I kind of tug back, like, "Oh God."
Hey, old man, you still have that book on you?
Hunter?
Yeah.
No, I don't got the books on me. I don't got no items. I don't got no magic. I got nothing in here.
Well, hell, I don't even got my horns anymore.
But Now, well, we gotta fix that. Well, why don't you do what you do best? Break me out of here.
Hard to do when I can't see shit, but do my best.
Yeah, no, you know my problem too. Do
So
you
let's
step
address.
forward a little bit more, or like what do you, or do you still kind of hang back?
I'll cautiously.
And they're all like, "Hey, they're talking about escape. Let's get us the fuck out of here!"
I'll
And you're just
Cautiously.
starting to hear like rattling on bars and chains, and just like, "Get us the fuck out of here! She's torturing us! Are you fucking kidding? She's a mad woman!"
I'm gonna yell into that general direction of that rattling. If I wanted to hear squids, I'd shove my head underwater. Now hush. And I'll cautiously walk
They have to roll
towards.
they have to roll wisdom saving throws now for idiots or vicious mockery. Sorry, go ahead. So you walk
You know
forward.
what? I will roll an intimidation on them though.
Okay.
Ain't much, but it ain't nothing.
You definitely hear them quiet down a little bit after that.
Yeah.
All right. So you approach the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
You approach the center of the room, and suddenly you're kind of like hit. It's like you run into some bars, and if you kind of feel there's almost like a curve to them, like there's a curved, like you know those like human-sized birdcage type things. It feels like it's kind
Like
of
a
one of
go-go
those
club?
with big heavy metal bars in the center of the room. I guess so, but like an actual dungeon, like old school medieval dungeon, not like the fun kind. And when you go up there and you kind of feel the bars, you feel a hand grab your arm. It says, "Hey, I'm here. We're gonna do this." And when that happens, you're just gonna hear echoing across the room again. You're going to hear, "Seems we've got intruders. We could really use some guards. Tell you what, if you all act as guards, I'll set you free. So go ahead, do what you do best. I'll restore your sight, and I'll open your doors." And then you just hear like clunk as four different four different bars just go like and just kind of move forward, and you start hearing clanking metal like people in full armor moving forward. I need you to roll initiative, everybody.
Well, I hate this.
Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
you
Reverse,
guys are
reverse.
Oops. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice nat 20.
I would have liked
Now
that
you
at
all
a
roll
different
well.
point
Damn.
in this encounter, but here we are. Eh?
E?
Suddenly, Kamira is Canadian.
It's my next character.
Honestly, a Canadian
Canadian.
PC would be pretty entertaining.
Look
Kitty.
at this girl.
Joke's on you, I can't do a Canadian accent.
Okay.
You gotta go for like the North Dakota
Yeah.
accent. Go real like super.
You
Uh,
just gotta watch Fargo, you know, and then just kind of think like that the whole time, like those, like the Celestials from Vale.
Yeah.
I love
that was my favorite accent to
so
do.
much.
I don't.
They were great.
Oh,
Hey, we're gonna need to take back that there stone.
I hope you guys go to a region at some point that I based off of that accent. For all
Guys, we
people
gotta
who
find
live
it.
there.
I'm the ultimate bad guy over here, you know. Tear you apart limb from limb.
Let's ignore the
Alrighty,
story.
what am I missing?
Let's buy a freaking like
Uh,
dilapidated old
Rain's
wagon
8 is
and
better than
like
my 8.
glam it up.
Okay.
Get this other music.
Okay.
Oh, nice, Ryan. Nice. choice.
Kamira, because you got a nat 20, I will allow you to decide who you'd like to go first, you or Agonazar. Oh, look at that.
Hey
They got a
Aggie,
nat
you got
1.
anything, buddy? Or do you want me to just like yeet the echo in there and hope for the best?
I mean, I'm the only way we can find our way out right now, so...
I will yeet the echo forward.
I mean, Audra's still, like, in the rocking chair.
It has to be a point that you can see. So if you put out your echo, it's got to
That's
be
right.
It has to be somewhere in the cabin,
That's
and then it could
right.
move in, but
And then
that's
she
it.
can only move like 30. Okay. You know what? That might be a good place to start. Yeah, because I otherwise I can't. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon her and then send her out there
Okay.
for the full 30.
Agonazar, how far do you think you got when you walked in there? Like just 10 feet or 15 feet or what?
I was thinking like 10.
Okay, Hunter, you have moved in about 25 feet, so I guess it's closer to a bit over 50 by 50. It's probably more like a 60 by 60 foot room. So not as small as I originally said. My apologies. All right, the gates that open, Agonazar, go ahead and make a perception check for me real quick.
Yep. So I imagine the Sentinel program is running laps right now, trying to compensate
Yeah.
for...
Just like beep, beep, beep. 20 feet exactly on your 10 and your 2, you hear that 2 of those gates have opened, and you're starting to hear movement. And you're just getting like, the little sensors are just like, they're like unknown exactly, but that area, that distance, you just get like 2 rulers go out. So that's all you really get is just that general area of those 2. Hunter, you just feel like you're surrounded at this point. You're hearing stuff all over. And then there's just these metal bars that kind of have a circular angle to them, and then you feel like you are right up next to this devilish person, whoever the hell he is. And then the echo goes in.
I
how
said
far?
full 30 from like where we were, so like in the hut.
Okay.
Because I have no other way to discern how far she should go, so she's just like, wee.
Just going
Yeah.
in there.
Yes, ma'am. That exactly.
Good lord, girl. Alrighty. We got some new music in here. Good.
Hate that we all got freaking playing that.
The echo goes in there and bumps into Agonazar. And how far did you say
Yeah,
you went
he said
in?
10.
Like 10? Okay, the echo goes in there and bumps
She
into
attacks.
Agonazar.
No,
Does she?
I'm pretty sure like there
Okay.
would be like a jostle of the rope, so there's like a determined for Kamira to be like,
Okay, so
oh yeah, don't do that.
yeah, so she could probably go and kind of bump in a bit, and then if you want her to like move around him, she could still get the rest of.
Yeah, she'll wait out. At bare minimum, maybe she'll kite some stuff.
So she would kind of like hit Agonazar, move around a bit, and eventually. The thing is, once she's in there, I don't think she can think and do stuff
No,
on
but
her
she
own.
might be
can
able to
only do what
kite
you
some
command.
stuff. So
But you and you can't you
Nope.
can't sense through her yet either. So you just see her
Nope.
go into the void, and I guess I won't tell you
She's
what
out
else
there.
happens. Agonazar, you feel. I think the way the echo works too, like the Agonazar, I think the echo just kind of like moves through you. You feel a little tingle, like a poltergeist went through you, and that's basically all that
Oh,
happens.
there's ghosts in here! There's ghosts in here!
Kamira, is that all you do for your turn?
no, I'll like as my action, I'll start to tie the rope up again to like the door, just
Okay.
to make sure, you know.
Okay. All right. You tie the rope. Go ahead and roll one more time, just that dex check that you gave
no.
before.
Roll a natural 1. The rope is gone. Don't. The rope is gone.
Yep. Yeah. You try and tie the rope, and it it's not gone. It just falls to the ground. You're like, all right, I think I got it. It just like, you know what happens? You try it tight, and you're like, I'm gonna get it real tight. Pop, and the doorknob
Okay,
just
God.
goes, boom, flying off.
I still got you, Anwar.
So you still have the rope, but the doorknob is totally off the thing. Aganazar, you are in the dark, both mentally and physically.
Sorry.
What do you do?
So he hears the clanging of chains and the opening and closing of cell doors, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm in jail! I'm in jail! I'm in jail! No!" So
Yep.
with one hand clutching the rope that ties him to safety, he's going to, with his best ability, charge up the lightning cannon and fire it in the direction that he heard someone coming towards him.
Uh-oh.
And while he's doing that, he's like, "Hunter, I don't know where you are, but please come find my voice. I don't want to be here anymore."
Okay.
So I'm guessing that's an attack at disadvantage then?
It sure is.
Yeah, I figured. Maybe I'll get lucky. Our rolls have been so good so far.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
This should be a disadvantage. Is it? Oh, it's fantastic.
Shoot it out. Poof. And you have no idea what happened. You don't hear an ouch anywhere.
Oh, that usually happens. Anwar will take a 5-foot step backwards towards the
Okay.
direction of the rope. So he should be pretty close to the
Okay.
door.
Yeah, no, you're well, you only went 10 feet in. If you're taking 5 feet back, then yeah, you feel like you're very close to the door. You look behind you, you cannot see a thing. Hunter, what do you do?
Alright. So I know I'm supposed to be getting this person out. Am I feeling like a lock, a padlock or something? What am I faced with?
I would say there may be a padlock. You have to do investigation and see if you could find it in the dark. And it does seem like you're in a dome, so you have to you'd have to see if you could figure out where on this whole circular birdcage thing it is. So if you'd
Okay.
like to I don't know, describe how you'd like to investigate to see if you could find it.
I'm kind of doing a couple things.
Or
at
if you'd like to
once.
just roll, then
Yeah, I'm gonna start fishing around, kind of feeling for where, like on the jail cell, there'd be
Okay.
the key thing.
Mhm.
And while I'm fishing around, like I hear the guys coming for me. I'm gonna say, "All right, y'all. As far as I see it, we all got two options here. You can either lock me and my friends up, and that hag can turn on you like she turned on me, and we'll all suffer for the rest of eternity. Or you can let me get this prick out of here and we can go kill that bitch. We'll all live happily ever after. Choice is yours." And I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'll just, I'll call one the bonus action of you trying to persuade. So I would like you to roll an investigation and a persuasion, both at disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay. You said investigation and persuasion?
Yep. Yep.
Disadvantage. Yummy. Okay. And.
Damn. Okay. So you're moving around this thing, I take it. Do you use your whole move speed? Like, are you moving quickly, or are you just like trying to feel little bit by little bit where you are?
I mean, I'm assuming Dude Man pulled me to this direction, to this place, right?
That was just literally right in front of you. He didn't necessarily.
Okay.
I guess you could have asked him, like, "Hey, where is it?" So I guess he could. I don't know. You were spending your time talking to these guys rather than talking to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of pawing
but I
around in the
guess-
same place.
Yeah. I guess I didn't give him a turn. Let's see. Okay. So he's gonna be like other side, other side. So you can like feel your way around, and you're going to be moving a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. You have to move like 6 spaces to work your way around to the other side, and so he'd be like, "All right, you're in the right spot," and you're just feeling around, but you're not finding it. But at least you're in the right general area at this point. And so that is your turn, and then also, like, you were starting to hear some marching forward, and then you hear one of them be like, "Hold up! What do you mean?" So that's gonna be them. You've currently paused them for a round. Rain, you're up.
You muted, Artem.
If Rain moves right up next to the door, Bless actually doesn't require me to have sight of who I'm casting it on. It's just within range. Do I feel that Hunter is within range? I'm guessing that Anwar is. But would
say it one
Hunter
more
be a
time.
valid target for this?
Sorry, say
So
one more
would
time.
within 30 feet of me, would I feel Hunter as a target for Bless? If I'm next to the door.
You would not feel Hunter as a target to you.
Okay.
He's moved too far away now that he's on the other side of the thing.
Okay,
And does
in
it
that
have
case,
to be a
she's
person
going
you can
to
see, or just any,
no,
or is it just anybody within range?
just within 30 feet. Yeah.
Nice.
In that case, she's going to like grab onto the rope and hold onto it and follow in until she moves like right behind Anwar. And hopefully he's
you
within
go
range at
in.
that point.
You go in and you hit Anwar like almost immediately. He's right on the other side, 5 feet. So like you'd have to go and like move around him if you wanted to.
Oh, he's like right in front of the door.
He's right in front of
Okay.
the door. Yep.
In that case, she'll like move to the side of him and keep a hand on the door frame so that she knows where she is.
Okay.
Dang. So he still
You-
won't be in
you-
range, huh?
Nope. You'd still have to move forward more.
Okay. So let's see. How much movement was that so far?
I don't know, just like 5 or 10 feet, I think.
Okay. She's gonna go directly forward. No. Yeah. Okay. So 10 feet, directly forward 10 feet. Is that enough?
Not quite, no. Still don't feel
God,
him.
wow. How far is he? He's more than 50 feet in there?
I can't tell you exactly.
Alright.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, you took...
She's gonna go back and
you wanna
use
be
the
a
last.
total-
What's that?
So you took 10 feet to get 5 feet within the door, just to the left of Anwar? And then you took
Yes.
15 feet forward, or you took 10 feet forward from that? So you're
Yes.
15 feet in total. Yep, he's
Yes.
not in range.
Sorry, yeah. Dang. Okay. Yeah, so he's more than 45 feet away from the door. That's bad. Okay. She's gonna go back she's gonna spend 10 feet to go back next to Anwar. It's just like
Okay.
straight back up.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, I can't feel him in here, he's very deep. But she's still gonna cast Bless on Adra, Anwar, and Chimera. Because they are within range. And she's gonna say out into the darkness, if you can make your way back here, Hunter, I can keep us safe on the other side of the door. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. Audra, what do you want to do?
All right. So first of all, I moved my token because I did get up to like listen through the door. So I assume I'm probably more like there where I have myself.
I assume you're right at the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Okay. So when Chimera broke the rope and the handle came off, is there now just like that like hole through the door where a doorknob gets installed, or is it just one side broke off?
I would say the door has been like opened and is kind of swinging over to the left a little bit. It opened. This one opened inward rather than outward, like the thaumaturgy one.
Oh.
So there's just the rope is still being held on to,
Mm-hmm.
and it just leads into a void, and that's all you know.
Is there anything I can secure? Anything else around I could secure my rope to?
Oh, you want to
like around the door frame?
You wanna have a rope as well?
I have a 50-foot hempen rope.
Oh. There's, I mean, the only thing that I can think of you could really tie it to is like this thing here, the furnace that like.
And I couldn't go as far in.
Has a chimney that goes all the way up. There's definitely you could wrap around there. That's a really solid hold.
That takes off, let's see. That would take off about 20 feet or so of my rope. Which means I can only go like 30 in. But I guess if we got time, she's going to start doing that then. If we kind of got to wait for things to make their way to us, then she'll do that. She's going to start securing her rope.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's all she can do presently.
Okay. So the guards are going to spend their turn doing a bit of infighting, where they're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, we got options," and some of the others are gonna go like, "Don't fool yourselves. She's clearly the master of this domain. Don't listen to their petty lies. And look at them. Those are people we fought before. They're enemies. They're rebel scum." And so they're going to be arguing a bit, and Leshy is going to pipe in, and she's going to be like, "Listen, you little brats. You will do what I say, or you will be trapped in here for eternity." And she's going to try to persuade higher than a 19. See if she can outpersuade Hunter. Let me double check her stats. It's gonna be close. Okay, yes. She does. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna say that there's enough. Roll an insight for me real quick, because I want to see.
Man, been some real shit rolls tonight, guys.
Yeah. You just hear them go like, "All right, yeah, fuck it, we don't got options. Let's just fucking do it." But that's how they spent their turn. So that did successfully get them to hold off a whole turn. Chimera, you're up.
Oh. Echo's out there. Nothing's happened to her yet that I can discern. I got Anwar on a rope, but like also I can't tie the rope to anything anymore. I can't hunter's mark anybody because I gotta be able to see them. And my closest option is just throwing an axe into the darkness and hoping for the best.
That sounds awful.
With Anwar right in front of the
Yeah.
door.
So I'm gonna hold my action,
Okay.
and if I see anything, I'll attack. But here we are.
Okay. Alright, Aghanazar, you've heard them debating over a bit, and it sounds like they have decided to still go and attack you guys. So what do you want to do?
Can I tell where they're coming from?
Go ahead and roll perception to see with all that talking if you got a more accurate read on them. Yeah, after that nat 20 followed by another 22, I will say that, yeah, you would be able to hurl something without the disadvantage, because you've got a really solid idea where at least the two nearest you are.
All right.
So you got one to your 10 and one to your 2. You could attack either one without disadvantage. There's also 2 that are way off that are maybe those guys are also kind of more your 11 and 1, but they're like 55 feet away. They're really far.
I'll attack one of the ones that's not in the general direction of Rain, so I don't accidentally tag her.
Okay, so Rain came to your left, so you can go to the one towards your 2.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll
Okay.
fire the lightning launcher
Okay.
at normal.
Yeah. You get it. You get it. I mean, you hear that just lovely confirmation of oh!
For 10 damage.
Yep. Yep, you don't hear any drop to the ground, but you definitely hear like a rattling of armor.
With that, Amor's be like, yeah, that's right, and I can see every one of you, and I can tag whoever I want, whenever I want. So don't even try coming near me, because it only gets worse.
You can go ahead and roll deception as a bonus action.
I'm scared and I want to go home.
Alright, Hunter, you're up. You were in the right general area now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think still for your investigation, you'll still have to roll a disadvantage, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, you know what? He's going to give you the help action. He's going to give you the help action to cancel it out, so you can roll advantage, or you can roll a straight roll of investigation if you're trying to find the...
Fantastic. Oh. Well, I'm gonna try to buy myself some more time, and
He's come on!
and I'm gonna say she'll promise y'all that you do what she says, and you're gonna stay here in eternity. Once she's done with you, you know, she'll let you rot. Now, just let me do what I'm doing. We'll be out of your hair shortly, and then, as soon as we kill her, y'all will be free to go.
Alright, go ahead and roll persuasion at disadvantage again.
Oh, I haven't bought any rapport with them.
No, it's kind of all canceled out at this point. We're still kind of at square one. Yeah, they're kind of... Well, that's sorry, man. She's got all the cards, and
Cowards.
I do like being able to see again.
Fucking coward squids.
This devil man is basically just gonna like grab at your arm and like move you to be like, here, it is here. So I was gonna potentially let you do a investigation and then bonus action lockpick, but since you didn't get it, at the very least you at least know where it is now. But you can't lockpick until next turn. All right, Rain. you at least heard a oof. If you'd like to roll perception to see if you can hear more closely for either of them, I'll allow that.
That is what I would like to do, yes.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh
The
shit.
crap?
Yeah, the 10 and the 2, yeah, you can with that nat 20 you're listening, you definitely hear the one who got hurt. You know exactly where he is, and you also have a pretty good sense that there is a guy who is man, multiple nat 20s on the perceptions in here is pretty nice. There is a guy who's exactly 15 feet 45-degree angle, like up and over northwest.
Exactly
That guy's not
15 feet?
hurt at all. Yep.
Well,
Not
I don't
enough
like
to
how
be able
close
to.
that is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough to do an attack roll at without disadvantage, but if you had any like area of effect, you would know the exact area of where he is. But the
Okay.
one that you
And the
heard
other
that's
one-
already hurt, you would be able to hit him. The other one is The other one is 25 feet over northeast. And you could hit him with a spell attack with regular, because he's already been hit and shook by lightning. You can hear him rattling.
But
So it's up to you
he's
if you want to
probably
do area effect type
I
spell,
wanna-
or if you want to do.
yeah. I wanna try and target the dude that's 15 feet away because I have a 15-foot cone spell. So let's gonna go ahead and do this. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Get damage.
Okay. Holy shit! Yeah, and he failed. So
Okay,
that's
so fun.
18.
He takes all of that damage, and he is now covered in ice for a minute. I can post this. Or
You don't
maybe it
need to.
won't
He
let
is.
me. Okay, let me just copy paste.
He's completely covered in ice, and it doesn't look like he's gonna be coming back from it.
Oh
That's
god.
just you got him.
Well, hearing how that went, if I can, she's gonna say, you really ought to rethink your positions. We've already beat the witch once.
All right, go ahead and roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay. Even though she just
Or
totally
intimid-
iced the dude.
Or I'm gonna say or intimidate. I would allow an intimidation without disadvantage if you'd like.
Alright, I'll try and intimidate without disadvantage. Because it's better.
Let's see that natural 20.
Well, it's the same. Eh?
14. All right. Gonna give him a bit more pause again. Audra, what do you want to do? You tied up successfully the rope, and you can.
Yeah, so I'm all set, and since she was resting, her shield is at ease on her back right now. So she is going to, I think, for the first time in this campaign, versatile grip that sword in both hands as she's entering.
Alrighty.
Going into the darkness. When she passes by the door first, she'll stop by Chimera and just point to the broken doorknob and say, before I go in there, do you want that rope reattached and secured? Because I could take care of that real quick.
I want to go. There's no time.
All right. And so she'll continue in with the rest of her movement. So I guess I get like 20 more feet in there. And I'm
pretty
actually
much.
going
What direction do you want to
I'm
go
actually
in?
going to follow along the line that Anwar is on. So I won't get out as
Yeah, it only goes. It's not really that helpful. It only goes in 5 feet, and then you're on your own.
Oh, did he lose his rope and I missed that?
No, he's
No,
literally
he's just right in front of the door.
Oh, why did I think you were so much deeper in? All right, well, never mind.
That's Hunter.
He's no.
Well, then she follows
5
that
foot
and,
in.
and
Yeah,
bumps into you.
Hunter's really far in.
And bumps into you and is like, oh, well, I found you. Where Where are others?
Look around. Can't you see him?
Well, I don't know if they would have said something to you, Anwar.
Can make a perception check real quick if you like.
All right, yeah. And then I probably have, like, I guess, maybe 10 more feet? My movement's 30.
And you started your turn in front of the door.
I was back by the pillar. So that would have been... I guess I'm at... Well, yeah, yeah. So if Anwar's, like, 5 feet in, then, yeah, I should have, like, 10 more? Yeah, like 10 more feet past him. With an 18, what do I get?
You can hear a little bit of rattling as you're moving forward. A guy is over to your right. Just you hear a little bit of rattling armor still, just kind of shaking off,
Okay.
getting a bit of electricity
All right.
running through him.
I'm going to move toward that, and I've only used my movement so far. So I am going to hold an attack in case it like I feel him bump up against me or something.
If you head directly right after you head in, and then once you hear him directly to your right and you go over, you just barely have enough to get right within him, and you can
Oh, I can
basically
reach him?
smell him at this point. You get
Okay.
yeah, you just barely I mean, you can't see, but you get this haunting sense. Like, it would be a disadvantage,
Right.
but you have this feeling that somebody's right in front of you.
Well, if I feel him
So
there,
if you
then
wanna-
I'm going to do
If
it.
you want to try to attack
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
So
Yep.
she goes like ready to hold it, and then she does like a like sniffs him, like does that, like smells him around, like, okay, well I hope this isn't one of ours.
Yeah, you like feel it rattling. It's like
10, probably not enough.
10's not enough, no.
Nope.
With some guidance maybe, but no, not
Oh
that
wait,
on
was I
its own.
blessed before?
No, I was referring to your channel divinity.
Yes.
I was blessed before. Let me tack that on just in case.
Oh.
What about 12?
Nah.
All right.
Has a 12 ever hit a guard?
Hey, what if one of these times it does? What if one of these guards forgot to put on his chest piece, you know?
Yeah. Well, this guy's gonna... You swing wildly at him, and you just seem like you hit nothing, and you don't have an exact idea of where that was.
All right. Maybe next time she'll channel it.
What's your AC again?
My shield's off, so
What's
it's
your
a
AC?
17
Well,
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely hit then.
Okay.
That's gonna deal 8 damage to you.
Okay.
As you're like, where is it? And you just feel like you're just
Yeah.
impaled
Yeah.
by this thing. It got you like right in your kind of side area.
Well, now I know where you are,
That
you
person,
prick.
that person's dead. Hunter.
By the way, everybody that had aid
Um,
before, it still applies. It lasts for 8 hours.
Nice. Hunter, you suddenly feel ganged up on as multiple people are going to be attacking you, and you are flanked. That's 1 hit. Yeah, that's going to be 2 hits. All right, so Hunter, you're like, okay, I finally found it, and then just from both sides, you're going to feel stabs coming in. Ooh, for a hell of a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good.
None of this is good.
Um,
This is rough.
Yes. Wow, both of one got max damage, the other got 1 away from max damage.
Uh-huh.
That's a total of... Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys, and if we have to cut it right here, maybe this is where we cut it. Hunter, you're like, I finally got it, and then stab from both sides, and you drop down, bleeding out. As you are impaled from both sides.
I kind of would like to go...
It did 29 damage.
29 will do it.
Would you like to end it right here, or do you want to be like, fuck it, we're plowing through?
That's a
I'm
good-
fine either way. 'Cause
that's a
I
good
don't have a job
cliffhanger.
right now.
Yeah.
But if you want to call it like that's a, I'm up for either one. If you're tired, I totally understand. I've been there tons of times.
It's a good cliffhanger,
So
but like I
wanna-
really
wanna
feel like
respect
that's dire.
everybody's personal lives.
Personally,
Sydney has
I'm
to
down
wake
to.
up at 5 a.m.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess that's our
Yeah.
answer then.
Uh,
Boy, that's a
Yeah.
heck of a
Wow.
thing.
that
then.
is a hell of a cliffhanger.
Oh. Thought I could be persuasive enough, but
You were really fucking close. And I wish you had rolled higher on that insight so I could tell you why
there were a lot of things I wish we'd rolled higher on.
Yeah.
Few things, really. Like,
Yeah.
one could say a plethora of things that we could have rolled better
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Well,
define
there we are.
a
We
plethora?
we finish with Rain, Aganazar, Audra, and Chimera. You're right on the other side of the room. You all hear a dying gasp from Hunter as he goes, and it was already lights out, but now it's especially.
Well, good
he's
news.
doing
Spare the
really-
dying is a touch spell, so if I find him, I can touch him.
All right, well, I'll leave you to sit with that for a week to figure out how the hell you're gonna
Imagine
get on the
Lauder's
other
just
side
walking
of this, 'cause
around
right
like
now,
this, just with
things
spare
are
the
not
dying at
looking
the ready.
good.
Accidentally
No,
revives
I want
like
to take a
4
picture
soldiers.
of this. Yeah, no, that's. Oof.
Man,
I'm
well,
sorry. That is. I've never seen soldiers roll that well on their attacks before. That is oof.
Sorry,
Very
y'all,
painful.
but if
You
we
never
keep going,
you never seen us roll well either.
No, it's
No,
this,
it's all right.
this is a great cliffhanger moment.
Yeah.
So we'll pick it up next time.
All right, I'll flip it over to the bye-bye screen because bye-bye, everyone.
All right. I'm looking
Boy.
forward to seeing the stream and seeing how
Bye.
updated and new it
It looks
looks.
awesome. Good stuff,
Yeah.
Artem, on putting these together.
Cool.
It was good to do.